don't stop. I party like a drum. On top. Boy, take it like a hold up. Gon' give it to me, baby, don't stop. I party like a drum. I create the world in the womb I am. Make her have the pearls, make her have the man. I am the greatest, the great I am. The lion and the lamb, lion and lamb. If you wanna wake up, there's places I could take you. Lost in the dream of what comes after the afterlife. Boom, bop, body like a bass drop. Gon' give it to you, baby, don't stop. I party like a drum. On top. Boy, take it like a hold up. Gon' give it to me, baby, don't stop. I party like a drum.
It's the calm before the storm. Things aren't as they were before. You best start bracing. Did you think you could keep us out? Shut the gates, forget us now. It's hard to change it. Can you hear the sound? Can't stop us now. We're not back in town, know what we're doing. Things are about to change, it's evolution. Voices shake the ground, you feel it moving. We're the revolution. Can you hear the sound? Ground beneath your feet, with a whisper in the trees. Do you feel us watching? Hunger in our eyes, victories on our minds. It's our time to rise. Can you hear the sound? Can't stop us now. We're not back in town, know what we're doing. Things are about to change, it's revolution. Voices shake the ground, you feel it moving. We're the revolution. Can you hear the sound? Don't know what we're doing. Things are about to change, it's evolution. Voices shake the ground, you feel it moving. We're the revolution.
I don't wanna risk it all again, but I don't wanna be on my own. It always goes much better in my head. but the feelings end up wasted. So I'm sorry for breaking down when you said you got me. I'm used to being let down, but I'm hoping if I'm falling too fast, then you'll catch me. You'll catch me. So I'm sorry, then you might have to see I'm not falling. I promise that I'm facing my problems. If I'm falling too fast, will you catch me? Will you catch me before I crash? I'm so afraid that you'll run out of patience. Trust me, I know how it feels to be hopelessly waiting. Sometimes I don't know if I can even change, but I'm still trying. So I'm sorry that you might have to see them.
Mic check, testing 1 2 1 2. Hey, better, swing better. Kennedy. Can I get a mic check? Anybody out there? Anyone? Hey, there's Marion Harris. Chip a sneeze with a 5x5 CP. How's it going? Sounds good. Thank you, Micro SimFanatic. And Silva motherfucking killer bats in the house. James Waters about the 5x5. Appreciate it, my friends. Good to see you all. We will be starting soon. Be right back, friends.
Even now, you're coming up to me, fire lighting up the sky. Feel the ground shaking underneath, trying to take me alive. Get ready for the fallout. Can't stop me now. I got no rival. I'ma find my way through the blood and pain game of survival. Any time or place, watch 'em run away. I got none. I'll be standing on my own, never gonna take my throne. I got no rival. Watch 'em run away. I got no, I got no rival. Tell me now, what you gon' do? We can do this face to face. The reckoning is coming real soon. Doesn't matter what you say. Try to tell you this is my moment. Can't take mine 'cause I own it. Don't you know that I'm locked and unloaded? You're out of focus. Get ready for the fallout.
1991. Birds and people are living together in seemingly perfect harmony. Until one day, a young man catches fire. This is Phoenix.
You've been knocked down and got up again. In a corner, you're surrounded, no defenders. You've hid your fury and kept it in. But it's time now, you ignite and turn to embers. Like a phoenix, you burst in a fire burn. A thirst and desire, you transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes. Phoenix, you burst in a fire burn. A thirst and desire, you transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes.
Good evening, SimFans! How the heck are all of you doing? Happy Wednesday night. Happy hump day. Good to see you, my friends. Check out this weather. Talk about foggy. Jamir says, I have came back from the dead. All right, good to see you, buddy. Thanks for joining us. And all of you, friends, so good to see you. Bunny, Silver Killer, Bats, CP65, I'm out of breath. There, got oxygen. Silver motherfucking killer, give it up. We got Zach Cool keeping it cool. We've got CP65 Maples in the house. Good to see you, Maple. Good to see you. Thank you for joining. Glad you got your groceries in, buddy. Don't let anything go to spoil. Marion Harris, aka Chippa Sneeze, is here. Micro SimFanatic, my young brother. How you doing, son? Good to see you, Micro SimFanatic. And Practice, good to see you back here, Practice. Good to see you, man. Hopefully you're doing well and dealing with the people that you got to deal with, and we know how that goes. But Practice, it's good to see you back, my buddy, my pal. We also have, who else we got in here? I said, Travel the Caribbean 2009. Good to see you. Thank you for joining us tonight as well, my friend. And Matt Hawkins dropped in an early chat. I think I figured out, like, when stuff is deleted, like, I've gotten accused of deleting stuff, or my moderator's deleting stuff if we start the live stream, or before we start the live stream, people putting stuff in chat. I've kind of figured out, if I don't respond or say anything in chat, YouTube doesn't remove them for whatever reason. I'm going with that. I think it's working. Nathan Wildthorn says, SimFanatic, yeehaw! Yeehaw to you, Nathan. Thank you for joining tonight, my friend. Blame YouTube. Will CP. I gotta blame YouTube. Can't be my fault. Oh, you got your fan fix? Is it hot where you're at, Maple? You a little toasty, are ya? But friends, I don't think I ever remember us starting in such dense fog. This is kind of cool. And now hopefully where we're going, we'll get into that in a minute. It'll be clear skies because, but we'll be taking off. We'll be fine as long as we can find our way through the thickness of the fog. Kyle Summers is in the house, friends. Welcome, Kyle. Kyle says I don't delete. Welcome, Kyle. It's good to see you, man. And Buckle Bunny, what are we deleting? Yeah, what are we deleting, Kyle? You're deleting the weather? Are you deleting the I don't know. What are you deleting? Blame YouTube? Oh, you're not deleting the comments, right? Yeah, right. Exactly. I got it. Serena Bellini says hello. Serena, welcome to the live stream. Are you new here? Welcome, our friend. If you've been here before, seems like I might have seen your name before. If I have, so my apologies for not recalling. There's a lot of names to remember, Serena, but I'm glad to have you here nonetheless. And so, anyway, let's get on with it, friends, for tonight's flight. Thanks to your votes, friends. We are switching things up starting tonight and for the next few months, with some maybe exceptions, of course, because we can have those. We'll be flying a mix of commercial and general aviation flights, friends, during our regular live streams of both Wednesday and Saturday night. Is that music too loud? That music might be a little loud. But anyway, we're going to be doing both, so something for all of yous, okay? We aims to please here. Serena says, I've been on your last stream very briefly. Oh, thank you for joining again. It's good to have you back. To kick off the new format, tonight's lineup includes the PMDG 777-300ER and the Milviz C310R. And we haven't flown that in a while. And so looking forward to flying both of these aircraft. You know, we flew the A319 and the A321 from Phoenix. Lovely birds, by the way. We did that last week, Wednesday. That was the conclusion of our commercial only, because now we're switched to both. So we make everybody happy. Now, we're not going to have as long in each aircraft, but we're going to make it work. I'm going to talk about how we're going to have an emphasis. But even though we're going to do both GA and commercial, I've got something creative I thought of, so I'm going to run that by you once we get up in the air. For our commercial flight, again, we'll be heading back to Germany. Flying from Munich. We're back in Munich, friends, since we had the World Update 18. We're back to EDDM where we're starting, and I'm glad to see so many of you here with me. I always love to see you flying, and I'm going to call out a few of you that are actually in the voice chat. If you haven't checked out our Discord server, check it out. Get in with some of these friends that are in SimFans that are in Discord voice. We're going to be going to Saarbrücken Airport, EDDR, and let me get the route information up top. That's our first flight, and so that's going to be, we're using the 777 VA livery. Let's take a look at that because it's actually kind of saucy. So let's go down here and we're going to check it out. There it is. And I see several of you got it uploaded in our Discord server and our liveries channel. And this one is a shout out. Let's give some love. I don't know if Hanger's here, but give some love to Hanger Studios. Would you, friends? I'll even drop them in. Let's give Hanger Studios some blue skies and some wheels up for developing this beautiful livery for us. There's a couple things I would like to modify a little bit, and he's always open to suggestions, but boy, did he do a magnificent job, and there's some treats inside, too. We'll get to treats. Hanger Studios is here. Hanger, thanks again. Blue skies coming in from Marion Harris. Wheels up from Marion Harris, rather. Nathan Wildthorn, thank you for the blue skies. CP65 giving them to you, Hanger. Hanger, so good to have you here, and I know you're working on it's going to be an aircraft that's coming, and we might have to highlight it in a future live stream. We got our friend and developer, Hanger, in here. Hanger, thanks for joining us tonight. And again, thank you so much for doing these beautiful liveries and being so open to suggestions and that. You're always welcoming them. And, dude, with all the stuff that you have going on, it just humbles me that you would take the time out of your busy schedule to do this. And Hanger doesn't get paid a nickel for it. He does it for the love of the community. So let's, again, give a hand out to our good friend Hanger for this. But isn't she purty? Look at that bird. And I've seen several of you that are sporting this. In fact, let's go ahead and check you all out. We got Kyle over here. I think Kyle might be sporting it. Or no, yeah, Kyle's sporting it. Look at that. It's hard to see through this damn fog, but this is cool. I like it. Kyle's sporting the SimFanatic livery, the VA. And by the way, if you haven't joined our VA, I cannot believe that Silver Killer hasn't posted that yet in chat. Or type in !Sim, but join us. I do, by the way, Bats, you're going to ask me this, but I do have LRM running already. And look at this. We've got, who did I just go over here? That's Proctus. Proctus is sporting the SimFanatic airline livery. Thank you, Proc. Oh, and dude, talk about a special treat. Look at this. Micro SimFanatic, a.k.a. Braden right in here, sporting the 737 SimFanatic Airlines. Again, that is by our trusty friend, Mr. Hanger Studios, for doing that one. And Silva, mother killer, dropping it in. Yeah, it is sporty, isn't it, Kyle? Look at that. Whew. Pretty sporty. Look at Silva Killer sporting it as well. And we've got Silly Unknown. Welcome back to the live stream. Ask her, why in the heck do I not see you in the Tomcat? Because I have the Tomcat. See, I've got the F-16. That one's showing with you, Tashi Draco. You're going to be giving us an escort, my friend. Welcome to the live streams, friends. I'm not sure Pixels is with us. It looked like it was Pixels was good grief, is this dark. Wingman 21. How did I miss you? Over here let's just walk on over here. Let's give some time and chip a sneeze. Check this out, friends. Another SimFanatic livery. I'm telling you what, Hanger Studios has been busy as hell. Look at this. He's even got the one for the, which one is that? That's the A300? That's looking beautiful. And chip a sneeze in there with that. That's another one, Hanger. Hanger, dude, you're just living it up, man. You're just knocking them out of the ballpark here. You know, you got to be careful, though. Buddy's going to start asking you to do some business jet liveries. I know you've done a couple of your GA, but we need to keep your time freed up to work on those aircraft, buddy. But do appreciate it once again. Wingman 21 in the C7 A330. Thank you, Marion. And Wingman 21 in the C700. And Marchie way over there in the F-14. Oh, we got Pilot Rick. What the hell? What's up? I almost missed you. And look at, he's even sporting the SimFanatic livery. And he's elevated. He must be meditating. I am so happy to see you, Pilot Rick, and all of you all. Let me get a screenshot. This is ridiculous. Look at this fog. Ugh. That's why Bunny isn't flying. She's afraid of fog. All right, but this is great, friends. Let's see. What's Pixels is over there, and then there's me right over here on my lonesome over here at the large, heavy stall here. Hanger Studio says, wow, SimFanatic, you almost have a fleet now. Dude, I'm telling you what, absolutely. And this is to you, man. Thank you again, Hanger. That's a lot of work, man. You put a lot of time in that. Hanger will sometimes, friends, get into chat and Discord and be like, hey, give me feedback, and he'll have a live conversation. Just so appreciate it. Now let's get on with it, friends. And so we're doing this part, as I mentioned, back in Germany. And then once we get to EDDR, Saarbrücken, we'll, as a special treat, I'm going to showcase, I got the 777 Pro Desk Sim add-on for the Bravo Throttle Quadrant. Details to come. But I'm going to be talking about that. Plus, and by the way, before you say a word, Maple, I've now gotten you all 15% off on Pro Desk Sim. And you might see this, so I actually changed it. So I said, instead of the channel getting 15% and you all only saving 5%, I flipped it. So I messaged Pro Desk Sim, and I'm like, hey, I want to give all of you the 15% off. We'll take 5% to put back in the channel, but we'll give you the 15% off. And so if you don't have that yet, there is a code. It'll be coming from Streamlabs bot. If it hasn't already, you can save yourself 15% if you order it and support the channel. So let's get on to it, friends. Oh, by the way, the GA portion, can't forget this. We'll be transporting, we have some VIPs. We got to take their privileged butts to from EDDR to Decoy Navy. They're in the Navy with a few scenic stops along the way with some, yeah, we'll do some landing challenges there. So there we go. As let's see, what is it? Oh, Andrew, look at this. Andrew showing some love, dropping in super chat. $20 dono. Let's give him a hand, friends. Some blue skies. Andrew, thank you so much for doing that, man. I won't even give you any STDs yet. But there you go. Friends, drop Andrew some love with the blue skies, orange whips, maybe even a few SimFanatic shuffles there. Andrew, appreciate you so much. You're going to bring me out of the woodwork. So, Andrew, appreciate it, man. And thank you for your support. And by the way, thank you all. I'm SimFanatic, your host for this evening's flight, as we start with our commercial flight. And before we get too late in the evening, I'm going to talk about that too. Better get this bird going. But I do have her ready. So let's go ahead and turn on the sounds. And let me get myself unscrewed up here. All right, are we good? Nope, not quite yet. There we go. Okay, so we're ready for pushback. So, Andrew, again, thank you so much, Andrew. This is for you, buddy! Look at that. Andrew, you got an orange whip? Can be anything, buddy. Thank you, Andrew, for that $20 dono. Everybody's going, oh boy, here he goes. Andrew, I appreciate it. Give a shout out again. Andrew, you da bomb, man. You da bomb. Look at that. Silver Killer doing some SimFanatic shuffles there. I appreciate it so much, Andrew. Thank you again for your support, continued support. It's not necessary, buddy, but it is very much appreciated nonetheless. Kyle says, get the beacon on and push on back. I got the beacon on, dude. Look at this. It's a flashing, Kyle. Can you see her? She's a flashing, buddy. Oh, we're getting it on, Kyle. We're getting it on. Oh, yeah, buddy. Sorry about that, Andrew, and all. That was a little ridiculous for me to get out of sorts there. I'm back to normal for now. All right, so pushback. We got the pushback. We got to get the tug going here. So we're going to go Shift P because the damn pushback isn't working yet. When are they going to get the pushback working in this thing? So we got to use the keyboard. Shift P, and here we go. Our trusty little tug dude or gal. Getting the pushback tug ready and set. Tony Beto's in the house, friends. Let's give it up to Tony. Tony, good to see you, man. Welcome to the live stream. How are you doing, my friend? Good to see you, man. And thank you for your continued support, Tony, as a member. You got 2 months membership here, Tony. How did I almost miss it? Tony says, 2 months of this madness. Love your streams. One day I'll get on board and fly with you more frequently. Have a great day. Tony, dude, thank you so much. Our brother from down under. Right, Tony? You're down under in Australia, mate. It's good to see you, Tony. Thank you for your continued support, man. I do appreciate it. Love you, brother. So thank you so much for being here and supporting the channel and supporting the stream. It's good to see you. And we'd love to have you join us, Tony, for a flight someday. Get in here with the madness, Tony. I know you're mad, right? Aussie, 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 oi, oi, oi. I love it. That is great. Okay. That's awesome. Okay, so we got the pushback. Oh, I guess I got to release my brakes, Tony. Here we go. Okay, here we go, friends. We're going to push back. Release the brakes, and here we go. And let's get these. Let's get the, as Kyle would say, kick the tires and light the fires. He doesn't say it that way. I completely messed it up. He would say it like, hey, kick the tires and light the fires, man. He'd be like a lot cooler than me, of course. Let's go ahead and start that right engine. Let's turn off the music for now so we can hear them start up with that rumble. That purr, if you will. Travel Caribbean says, I've liked this girl for years now, probably about, what am I reading? Oh, well, that came out of left field. I don't know where that came from, but nonetheless, Travel the Caribbean. Good luck with that. I'm guessing you're talking to Bunny. But hey, man, we can talk about anything here within reason. You had Shift P again to stop the backwards motion and the pushback tug and say, thank you, Mr. Tug Person. Right? We got to get the, ooh, I better light the, give it gas. Oh, I know, I have no clue what that is. That wasn't you, Bunny? Oh, amazing. Usually you're always giving advice on, stuff. Sorry. I just figured it was you. I figured you were the culprit. Good to have you here, buddy. Why aren't you flying? Are you waiting for the GA side? So I got to read the whole travel thing. I like this girl for years now, probably about 3 years, waiting and hoping that one day she'd like me back. Oh, wait, I didn't get the whole thing down. Man, I sound like an a-hole. Hold on, Caribbean. And hoping one day she'd like me back, and I think that day finally came. I'm about 80% sure she likes me. Let's go. Well, okay, I'm apologize. I didn't read the whole thing. I made an assumption, Travel the Caribbean 2009, and for that, my friend, I apologize. Congratulations. Hopefully that goes from 80% to 100%, brother. Keep us posted on that. That's always a good thing. Love is in the air. I don't know where that just came from, other than you, Caribbean. You brought it out of me. James Waters says, crash to desktop, be back soon. Dude, sorry to hear that. Let's go ahead and start that left engine. We all know how you feel, though, James. We've been there, buddy. We've been there. Hey, Travel, all you can do is try, man. All you can do is try. Let her know how you feel. You know? Get her some flowers. It's okay to be a little smitten. There's not enough smittenness these days. Is that a word, smittenness? Maple Leaf says, just kidding, my fan isn't fixed. Oh, what happened? Did you throw it through the window, Maple? Are you getting too heated there, Maple Leaf? Andrew says, put a ring on it and travel. You got this. There you go. See, Andrew knows how it's done. Andrew, I got a feeling about you. You're probably a ladies' man. I'm guessing. I don't know. I'm just guessing. That's good stuff. Listen to this angel. Listen to this engine purr. I was thinking about my wife, and I said angel. Hi, honey. By the way, I'm SimFanatic. Nothing like plugging it. Okay, that. Just leave it alone. Leave that comment alone. Oh my God. Leave it to me. My mouth always gets ahead of my brain. Captain Howdy says, what's going on every day? Foggy day, it looks like it is. Hawkins says, what? Welcome, Captain Howdy. Everybody give a shout out to Captain Howdy and our good friend Matt Hawkins. Good to see you too. All right. Surprised Rudin isn't here and like, it's been 19 minutes, SimFanatic. You haven't even left the frickin' bay yet. Okay, already, but I'll just say it because he's not here. So we're here in spirit. Now, if we go up top here, we got both engines lit so we can see our fault lights are out. That means our generators are working. Our auto brake should be verified at RTO, and as you can see down here, it is. And now we're going to go ahead and do flaps, and let's go ahead and turn on the Bravo camera. And first, I will reveal the 777 Prodesk Sim add-on for the Bravo throttle quadrant. Here it is. It's kind of hard to see, though, isn't it? Let's zoom on in here. So, I posted some of the zoom on in, and I just moved the gooseneck. But it actually, you can't see this because it's so dark, but these are like brown, and this has actually D10, so like we're going to bring this to 5, and I can actually feel it. It's got a mechanism over here, like a little metal ball, and so you can feel it as you're pulling that back. It's a really good design, honestly. And these, as you can see, these frickin' things, these throttle levers are huge as F. I mean, they are large. So, partnering with Prodesk Sim, they went ahead and sent me the full Boeing package as a gift. So that was kind of them. I want to say thank you to Prodesk Sim. And I'll give you my continued thoughts. We're going to see how this holds up. Because, you know, as you pull these actually are an improved design on the flap and speed brake levers. And the speed brake does have a D10, but I can talk about that once we get in the air. We better get our butts up in the air. Let me go ahead and turn off the route information, but you can see that now here. Okay, Mr. Flex, Maple says, is that right? Yeah. You made a comment in Discord, and you saw me respond. So let's go ahead. We got our flaps at 5. We got our APU can now come off because we got our engines going. So we're going to go up here and go off on the APU. Get that turned off. All right, auto brake set, flaps are set, flight controls, ECAS, we want to go ahead and do a recall, so we're going to hit this button over here just twice and do one more recall. See the recall light here, and it goes out, so that's good. Our pushback tug has been removed. Taxi lights and turn off runway. And I'm going to go ahead and turn these on, Maple, and before you say a damn word, you do this when it's foggy. I even have the logo on in the wing, so just deal with it, buddy. By the way, for those of you that are new here, Maple always gives me crap when I turn the runway turn-off lights on before we leave the gate. So, okay, so those are on, and we want to get our taxi light on. There we go. Yeah, see, I know, Maple. You don't have to tell me. I wonder if the condensation from the... Oh, my God, that's loud. Well, we got to be getting condensation. Is that happening? Oh, yeah, so we see a little condensation here with the engine. See that? That's from... I'm sorry that's so loud. I can turn that down. That's from... Let me turn that down a little bit. That's parallel 42. That's the SimFX or whatever it's called. All right, so we got that done. Taxi lights are on. Runway turn-off lights are on as required. Right, we're ready to motate. All right, let's do this. I think I'm heading to the left because we're going to... what was it again? We're going 6 right. That's right. Here we go. Oh, I'll get the TPR pedals on. TPR camera on. Here we go. There's your TPR pedals. Right there. And I got socks on. Don't worry. I got my foot condoms on, friends. Don't you worry. And we got the Trek IR, too. We're sporting the Trek IR as well. See, I know you're not flying right now, Bunny, because you're afraid of the fog. You're afraid of weather. You always have been afraid of weather. Never understood that. I always thought you would like weather, but just for some reason you're afraid of it. I don't know. You'll get over it, though, at some point. You lie. Listen to that sound. Ugh. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Travel Caribbean says, nah, man, really? Corey Pilot, gotta love hearing those roaring engines on the PMDG 777. Absolutely, man. Everybody welcome Corey Pilot. Corey, are you new in here, buddy? Welcome to the live stream. Everybody welcome Corey. Corey Pilot. It's a good name. I always fly in weather and ask wingman. I know you do. I'm just giving you a hard time. I think I gave you too much of a hard time last stream, though, to be honest. I was really kind of laying into you. Just because you give me crap, so I gotta give it back. Look at Bats giving us an escort here. Pilot rig back there. It's part of the show, Bun. I know you don't take it personally. Hey, oh, I forgot to mention this. Look at this. Look what Hangar Studios did. See this? Look at it. just so we don't forget, we're in this SimFanatic airline. Nathan Wildthorn dropping some orange whips there. Are you going to 08 left or right? I'm going to 26 right. I'm going to 26 right. Kyle, I updated the, sorry, man. I updated the information from, actually, go figure. I checked the weather at 5 o'clock, and it was the same from last night, which I had posted in the stream of what the route would be. And then I had a thing I had to go to, so when I got home at about a little after 7, I checked it again, and all the runways and route changed. So I should check and make sure. Are we going the right way? Oh, yeah, we're going the right way. It's so foggy. It's so foggy. Thank you, Silver Killer, for dropping the AFS bomb. By the way, still have something special planned to thank Q8 for the sponsorship, and I actually heard from Q8 today. So anyway, I can talk about that in a little bit. No, we've talked about that before. Big Steve, welcome, man. How's it going, Big Steve? Is Shane here? Did Shane sneak in? Did Shane sneak in and I missed that bugger? I don't see him. I thought maybe I saw somebody say, "Yay, Shane." Maple said, "Yay, Shane," so I thought maybe he was here. Maple, you're always faking me out, dude. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, we're going to break out of this fog. Oh, we're going to see some wingtip vortices. I'm looking forward to that. Just can't get enough. So we make our way over to 26 right, Kyle. Kyle, are you flying? I didn't see you. Are you flying with us, buddy? Oh, yes. Yep. All right. Squirrel. Some of these names I have the hardest time to pronounce. Squirrel? Squirrel. Like a squirrel. I just started flying the 767-300ER for the first time in the sim. Gosh, it's a nice jet. Well, awesome, man. You need to fly with a squirrel at some point. Good to have you here. Welcome to the live stream, Squirrel. It may sound like I'm calling you Squirrel, but I'm trying to pronounce Squirrel. I think that's intentionally, right? Welcome to the live stream. And so you love the 767, huh? You know, I can't wait for PMDG to do the 76. That's your name? Oh, awesome. Sometimes it's like the gamer. Okay, yeah, that's awesome. I did check. I see you got a picture of a squirrel. I had to go to your channel really quick there to see you are a squirrel. First, I thought you were saying like that was your real name, and of course now you're going to say it is my real name, and I'm going to feel like an complete and utter. Can't wait for the Bluebird 7.5. I can't either, Captain Howdy. And 7.6, yeah. Yes, indeed, sir. Say you should never go faster than a quick walk. That's what they always said. Like when I was getting my real pilot training, it's like your taxi should never be faster than a brisk walk. Like, really? 757 is a must-need in the sim. Absolutely, Squirrel. I agree. It's my favorite airliner. It's my favorite airliner. In fact, Delgam hasn't been here for a while. Hopefully he'll join us again. But I know you get this, Silva Killer and Captain Howdy and some others. I got a 757 custom model for us all helping out at FS Expo. So I want to thank, again, my friends that helped me out there. But, yeah, it was a really nice gift. Got from Evan, the coordinator for FS Expo, and nice little treat. I still need to get, like, a acrylic case for it, and I gave it to my son because my son wasn't able to go because I said, T, you're not going to Vegas. It's not anywhere for young folks, although Braden, you can't tell my son that you went. I have a hard time explaining that one. But anyway, so he was all bummed out that he didn't get to go, and so I gave that to him. So CP65 says, I heard taxi speed is around 12 to 15 knots. That's definitely faster than a brisk walk, isn't it? Maple Leaf, you were born in Vegas. Are you being honest, or are you just pulling my chain? You're pulling my chain, aren't you? I have a feeling. Andrew, I was born in Vegas too. I'd have to go up and grab it out. Maybe I'll do that. I might have to do that, CP or Captain Howdy. I'd have to go grab it out of his closet. And right now, I'm just going to be honest. I'm too lazy. I'm like nice and comfortable in my pilot chair. But maybe once we do maybe between the commercial and GA, if I remember. Or I'll at least show it at some future live stream, right? How about that? Look at, holy shnikes, look at all of you. Holy moly, my friends. Look at all of you back there. Silver Killer, Practice Wing. You all took off already. Chip a Sneeze, an A339. The A330. Captain Howdy says yes during a bow break. Cool. Oh, okay, Maple. Well, you know, sometimes you do lie to me, Maple, so I gotta question you sometimes. It's nothing personal. It's just, you know, fool me once, shame on me. Fool me. No. What is it? Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Fool me a third time. Something like that. I probably got that backwards. So you can see in this, the Streamlabs bot has posted the route that we're flying. Maple's judgment on landings is questionable. I agree, Captain Howdy. I agree. He's pretty hard on the old landings, except for when it's him, right? He seems to be oh so perfect when he lands. Well, yet we got to see it. Maple, you're a good sport, man. I appreciate it. It's a good time. We all got to be good sports here, right? Again, for those of you just joined us, we are flying the 777 for this first flight. We are sporting the new ProDesk Sim for the 777 Boeing. Can I shine some light on it? You probably can't. Probably doesn't even help, but it's actually, there's brown there. Now, you can get the brown shrouding, if I can call it that, for the throttles, but these are freaking huge, and these buttons all work if your Bravo isn't freaking broken with the little cheap-ass wires they put in there that break after time. So mine are broken except for axis number 5. That little wire for the button connectors, that one works, but all the rest are broken because they did a horrible design. As much as I love the Bravo, that is a poor design. They had the wires too tight, and then over time they break. Some of you may have had that happen. Some of you may be lucky and it hasn't happened. But so I can't use a lot of these buttons, unfortunately, because of that. So I'm actually thinking about buying a new Bravo just so I can do that and show you all the stuff. Maple says my A320 landings are trash recently. Oh, are they really? So you're like Dolph Lundgren, Ivan Drago in Rocky 4. So you are human. You can have bad landings. I think about 90% of you didn't get that reference at all from that movie. And that's okay. Just shows my age. That's all. All right, here we go. We're approaching 26 right. Finally, we just had a taxi for about 30 minutes, and now we're about ready to take off. It's going to be about a 1-hour flight in the air. So let's go ahead and stop short of the hold short line. Don't want to go over that, of course. Let's go ahead and turn on our parking brake. And we're going to go ahead and turn the music off for now and run through our checklist. This won't take long, friends. We're holding short here. Before takeoff checklist, so landing lights, runway turn-off lights are already on. Strobe lights on. So let's go up here. We're going to go ahead and turn on our lights. Our taxi light can come off. Runway turn-off lights are already on, so those are set. We're going to go TARA down here. That's traffic avoidance, collision avoidance system. So we'll go TARA. And see, what did I miss? Landing lights, runway turn-off lights, strobe. Oh, I didn't hit strobe. Get our strobes. There we go. Strobes on. All right. And we're ready for takeoff. Okay, let's go over here, and I'm going to set the clock. I am not touching this chronometer. It'll speed up the time, but what we can do is go over here and hit run there. And then we got her started. Are we ready, friends? Are we ready? Let's do it. Here we go. You're all thinking, my goodness, SimFanatic, finally. Holy shnikes. And we're going to be taking off here, and we are going to be departing straight ahead and then to the right. I'm trying. I wouldn't say that, Kyle. I would not agree with that, man. You do pretty good. Well, yeah, there you are, Kyle. Yeah, you're flying the 77W as well. Good to see. All right, getting in. Look at this. We can't even see the. Hopefully, we're not at Tenerife right now. Is anybody on the opposite side? I know I'm safe because Bunny usually goes on the opposite side and comes right at me, but she's not flying this, so I'm fine. We're getting an alert probably from the checklist, and that's what we're getting. So, reason for that is if you are in this aircraft and you don't do the checklist and you don't tick off the little things here, so those are ticked off, but we got to do before takeoff, and there we go. So now we're good, and that's cleared. So I think we're ready. Okay, are we ready? We're ready. Here we go. Turn those engines up. Here we go. 40%. And we're going to go Toga. I actually have a button mapped on my TCA Boeing yoke for Toga. Here we go. All right, release parking brakes. And Toga. Forward pressure in the yoke. And so it begins, friends. Going to bring that up to 80 knots. Release that forward pressure on the yoke. 80 knots. Release that forward pressure. Let our vertical stabilizer take over. This thing gets up like a frickin' rocket. Rotate already. Here we go. Don't tail strike it.
Positive rate of climb.
Positive rate of climb. Gear up. We're going to bring her right back. Make sure we're not going to overspeed it. Up, up, and away, and we can't see anything. We're going to get above these clouds really fast, though. There we go. Autopilot engaged, armed. Bring that nose down. There we go. Already out of it. Already above transition altitude. We can go STD. Let's go ahead and bring up for a notch. Standard pressure already. STD. And we're already above the fog. Doesn't take long. Doesn't take long at all, friends. Go ahead and turn off the TPR camera because we don't need that anymore. We'll leave the Bravo cam on for now. Let's go ahead and do the flaps up all the way. There we go. And that feels so good. I really think that's a great design. I have the original Boeing 737 Basic, and you have like a little screw that you would actually drive through the plastic, and I was worried about that stripping. Not so much with this one. But we'll see how it does over time. They got a new way of setting that, and I'll talk about that here a little bit later. Right now I got to focus on the systems. Passing 8,000 feet for flight level 320. We can go ahead and go 40 on the left MFD. We're going to go 80 on the right MFD. So we continue to climb. Another thing that's cool about the 777, notice I always forget to turn the RTO off. Let's turn the engines down a little bit. I always forget to turn the RTO off. It automatically does it for people that are forgetful like me. Which it's nice. All right, we're going to approach 10,000 feet once we pass flight level 100, which we just did. We're going to go ahead and turn off all of our landing light. Oh, my God. Everybody get me with that every time. Silver, is that you? No, that's Captain Howdy. Just scared the bejesus out of me. Thank you, Captain Howdy. We're going to go wing light off. So we got our runway turn-off lights off and our landing lights off. And as you can see, and look, it's clear all around. It's this area. Maybe it's a low-lying area where the dew point and nice. Thank you, Captain Howdy. I appreciate it, buddy. Thank you. Yeah, so the temperature and dew point are really close together. And in fact, if you check this, I about guarantee if we go to our using parallel flow here, if we use this and we look at weather, I bet those are going to be really, really close here. And it'll go to the nearest EDDM. Yeah, there you go. See, there you got, here's your temperature, 13 Celsius. Your dew point is at 13. That's why you have the fog. Anytime that gets like right up close, that's when you end up with fog, condensation. Just that low hanging, but that made for an interesting takeoff. We are flying real world weather. Go ahead for now and turn off that Bravo cam, yeah. Let's run through our checklist really quick here after we took off. So landing gear is up, flaps are up, verified, auto brake is off, engine anti-ice, we didn't need it. Transponder is already at TARA. Landing lights are off at 10,000 feet. Taxiing runway turn-off lights are off. Passenger signs as designated. We are already at standard pressure. All right, and so we're just going to work our way up to cruise. And as you can see right here on our center multifunction display, we have CLB, which stands for climb as we climb up. And we can turn the music on. And we're now on our way. Another thing we can do is we can go over here and look at our progress, friends. So we're going to check progress. Top of climb is only 33 nautical miles away. This bird does get up and at it. She gets up in the air really fast, like... As you can see, with this 4,000 feet per minute climb, boy, oh boy. So we see here our time is 8:01, and if we look, we should be at top of climb at 8:05, so we have less than 4 minutes to get up to top of climb. Doesn't take long. Oh, look at, we've got Bats escorting us. Bats, thank you for that escort in that F-14. Either that or I broke a TFR. And he's going to shoot us down. Hopefully not, friends. How's the volume? Are the engines too loud? Is the music too soft? Is the music too loud? Are the engines too soft? Is that a good blend? Squirrel says, also see a lot of private jets going into Teterboro. Or Teterboro. Yes. Squirrel says, usually at about 5,000, 7,000-ish feet. That sounds about right. MicroSimFanatic is all good. Thank you, MicroSimFanatic. MicroSimFanatic, I saw your short video there, and you had a WinWing flight stick, and it looked like when you were going, I think it was left, it disconnected your USB connection to your computer. I heard the little gunk, gunk. So, did you contact their support? And hopefully they'll either have you prepay to ship it back to them to fix it, or send you a replacement and you ship one back to them. I don't know. I'd be interested in how they take care of that. We have a really good contact there, so I would be interested because we do have the FCU coming. It's shipped in. By the way, I got a tracking number. So the FCU is on its way. But of course it's shipping from China, so it's going to take a few days. But it should be here, hopefully... If not by Saturday, hopefully next week at this time, we can highlight that. So why are there maps with America North, but not all maps show that? Huh? Bunny, think of the gif or the rabbits going, huh? What do you mean? So why are there maps with America North, but not all maps show that? I'm not sure what you're saying, Bun. Yeah, some maps show America North. Do you mean on the EFB or what? MicroSimFanatic says, I did what they told me. They're reporting it, and the fix they had is not working. I know they'll take care of you. If not, you let me know, MicroSimFanatic, because I'll reach out to the contact there and make sure you're taken care of. But I'm sure before I do that, though, I want to know what the real response times and what you're dealing with, so that can be reported, so we can see how they do. Because if I say something to my contact, I'm sure you're going to get help right away. So I kind of like to leave it alone for now, and just you tell me how it goes. Fabrizio is in the house. We got another developer in the house. Fabrizio, how you doing? Says, hi guys, here we go again with another great live stream. Dude, thank you so much, man, and thank you for being back. Fabrizio, what are you working on? Are you working on any new scenery or anything like that? We had Hangar Studios, another developer here. Cheers, Fabrizio. It's good to see you, man. Welcome back. You know, friends, I need to check with Vertical Sim and our good buddy Vertical Sim and see what he's up to, because he's supposed to be working on a Des Moines International Airport for us. I'd like to know where that's at. Marion Harris dropping the orange whips. I'm pacing myself on the Orange Whips tonight, friends, by the way. I think I did have probably maybe one too many last live stream, truth be told. I was not feeling any shame, and I was fairly verbal. Like, not that I'm not normally that way, but, you know. Don't need to make a fool of myself. Micro SimFanatic says, they had me on this for 3 weeks. What do you mean? They had you on this for 3 weeks? Like, you've had a support ticket in for 3 weeks? Kyle says the 777 really climbs when it's so light. Oh, no kidding, Kyle. Man, I know it, man. Did you see that? It was at 4,000 feet per minute. It's like we could have almost went vertical, Mav, right? Fabricio says, hi, Civic Killer. How's it going, mate? Harry W. says, can't drink too much tonight because there is tailgating to do in 3 days. I know it. Can you believe it? Harry, welcome to the live stream. Can you believe it's almost that time for a football game? What do we play? North Dakota State? Who do we play? Isn't this is sad. I work for Iowa State, and I can't even remember who we play. Isn't it North Dakota something? North Dakota State, North Dakota something? Please tell me I'm right on that, or I'll feel really bad. Practice says, we need to change Braden's name back. I just can't stop thinking micro... micro what? Braden says, yes, no fix. Wait, you reported it 3 weeks ago, and they haven't done anything about it? Okay, keep us posted. Keep us posted. Travel Caribbean says, go Buckeyes! Sorry, I'm from Ohio, can't stop myself. Hey, man, that's all good. Hey, did you, by the way, Travel Caribbean, did you, we're at top of climb, so I'm going to go ahead and, let's see, top of descent's now 167 miles, that's 8:30. I got a question for you, Caribbean. So we got 23 minutes, so I'm going to set this for like 15 minutes, just so I don't forget. So my watch, I got set for 15 minutes. A Garmin, by the way, friends. Travel SimFanatic's favorite team is the Iowa. Don't see, Bunny. You want to talk about who lies? That's a big lie right there. Nothing against the Hawkeyes, but I do. No, they're good. They're good fans and they're good people. I've got what my best man at our wedding. My really close friends is actually graduated from U of I and is a good guy. So yeah. Matey's in the house. Matey, how you doing, Matey? Top the climb, descend, dive. Exactly, man. That's hilarious. Yeah, pretty much, man. That's the story of my life. I'll fly right over the... That's why I got to remember to set this. I think it's 3,000. Actually, I should check that, Matey. Let me look at this, friends. What I mean by look at, I'm looking at the chart for the ILS approach. This is so weird. Like, sometimes it won't show the ILS chart. So I'm not seeing it right now. Hold on. Yeah, it's really weird. It's not showing me the ILS chart for runway or ILS Y runway 25 right, for whatever reason, it's not showing me in Navigraph charts. That's odd. Well, you know what? We can look and see if it's over here. We go to arrival and... Oh. The heck? Why did it do that? ILS Y25. Huh. Look at this. They just have for left. Well, that's interesting. Huh. I'd assume this is going to be about the same. Final approach fix is at 3,000. Thank you, Kyle. Okay. That's weird. Kyle, do you have it in charts? Like, look at this. ILS, why is it not showing for 25 right? That's really weird. Oh, wait, here it is. There we go. Why is it showing me 2,000? Huh, okay. I think, yeah, I know you're right, because I did a practice flight, and it did seem like it was 3,000, and it is, so you're right. No, it's 2,000. No, it's 3,000. Okay. But was it Uvetti that was the intercept there? Yeah. No, it's not Uvetti. It's B25RF. B25RF. That's 2,000. Okay. Thank you, Kyle. That me being wrong. No, but you know what? It was 3,000 last night, but I think it was a different runway. Oh, 3,000 is the L. Okay. Got it. To 2,000 the chart. Okay. Got it. No worries. Appreciate the help, man. No worries at all, Kyle. It's just weird, though. I don't know why it's not showing. Like, it was showing there, but for some reason it's not showing in my actual Navigraph charts application, which is odd. Let's see here. We gotta get some screenshots. We got to get some screenshots, Kyle. Many of you may not know this. Many of you may know it. But our good buddy, Son of Kyle, he is actually a professional... Is it videographer? Can I make that word up? But he's Mr. Hollywood. You know what, Kyle? I think I'm going to just start nicknaming you Mr. Hollywood. Would you be okay with that? I just start calling you Mr. Hollywood? Because you never let us know what your what films or... Well, you sometimes tell us what commercials you're working on, but you got some thing you're working on right now, and you got an NDA, so you can't tell us. Chart 11.5 effective until 28th of December. Okay, good to know, buddy. No, he can't. Yeah, he's got the NDAs, money. I'm going to call him Mr. Hollywood. Can I nickname you that, Kyle, now? Mr. Hollywood. Work in the camera department. Awesome. That's a fair way to say it. There we go. Yeah. So those dang NDAs, those non-disclosure agreements. I had to sign an NDA when I was part of the alpha testers for this simulator we're flying right now. But I'm a first assistant camera or focus puller. I'm not even going to ask what a focus puller is. I know how people think around here, including me. Look at Bats over there in the F-14. Looking saucy, Bats. Oh, boy. See, I knew that was coming. I knew that was coming, especially with Bunny being here. She always talks about it being a family channel, and she's usually the first to pull that stuff. Don't let her kid you, friends. Corey Pod says, man, I can't wait to get my girl, the Queen 747. 400 back from PMDG. Corey, it's, by the way, I posted a update on the PMDG and the 747 and an update on the 777. That video I posted on Sunday. In less than 24 hours, it had over 7,000 hits and over 240 some likes. So if some of you are here from that video, thank you so much. And a lot of you here I know did support for that. And boy, that video just shot off like a rocket. I think right now I don't know, it's kind of tapered off, but I still think it's like, I don't know, let me check here, but I think it was like getting close to 10,000 views already, and just posted last Sunday. Let me see here. Yeah, it's at 9,200 views. So thank you all for your support. I think we may have some new friends here just got pulled in from that video posting last Sunday. So if you are here for that, Corey Pilot or others, but by the way, all of you, appreciate your support, continued support. But it was great to see that video just take off. Of course, PMDG had just a slight thing about 2024 version of Simulator, and I know a lot of people are interested in that. So that's like wildfire right now too. Anything about Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, that's wildfire. Wildfire. It's wild because it's coming out in November, right? How many of you are going to get it? How many of you are going to? I'm going to do a poll because I love doing polls. I like getting you all involved here. For those that want to, let me do a poll here quick. I got a question for you. So I'm going to do a new one. We're going to start a poll. Okay, so my question for all of you, are you going to get Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 when it comes out in November? Starting the poll now. I'd be curious to see how many of you are going to wait or if you're going to get it right away. Oh my gosh. Freaking Chippa Sneeze did it again, friends. Chippa Sneeze dropped in 5 SimFanatic memberships. Chippa Sneeze, thank you so much for the gifted membership. Those memberships are going out. Harry W. got a gifted membership. We also got Morgus One got a gifted membership. That guy, Marchie, who's in here, got a gifted membership. Would you all do me a favor? And let's see, Silver Killer was gifted a membership. Silver, that's one way to get the memberships. Chipper Sneeze, dude, thank you so much, man. I appreciate that support. You've continuously supported the channel and all of us. You've been here. You're getting Ace's beat now because Ace has been busy. I hope he's okay. He hasn't been here for a while. You kind of taken over, Chipper Sneeze, on the consistent being here with the live streams. There's a few of you that have been that way, but Chipper Sneeze, again, thank you so much. Here's some orange whips and some blue skies to you, Chippa Sneeze, right now. Orange whips, blue skies, and I'm going to throw in a few SimFanatic shuffles. I'm not even going to give you some STDs, buddy. I do appreciate it. So thank you again, Chipper Sneeze. Thank you so much. And I'm going to give you the option. Do you want a SimFanatic shuffle for that or not? And you are okay to say no. Because you're the one that donated. Again, thanks so much. Pilot Reg dropping in the blues, the orange whips, rather. Thank you, Pilot Reg. We've got Silver Killer doing the wave. Silver, you got a membership. You can do like the blue skies now. Use those emojis that Chipper just gave you, buddy. Marion says, no, you got it, buddy. And by the way, thank you. Marchie dropping in it. Thanks, Chipper, with the blue skies, or the blue skies, the orange whips. And again, Chipper, appreciate it, brother. So there we go. Silver's got it with the blue skies. All right, man. Thanks so much again. Micro SimFanatic dropping them in as well as Wingman. Thank you, friends. Practice as well. Thank you. Recognizing our friends and their support. All right, before I forget, even though we still got some time, I'm going to go ahead and drop this over here to 2,000. Now, some of you that are flying the 777, if you notice it's a little more finicky on the ILS intercept, I've noticed that it is a lot more finicky. It's not as forgiving as the Phoenix is. Like, you got to be better at timing the localizer and the intercept. And then, Kyle, thank you for the minimum on the 220 knots until localizer. Yeah, because I've noticed that it is definitely more finicky. Like, I know, like, you want to get to the 170 or, like Kyle says, the 160 on the outer marker. Because if you don't time it right, it does not follow the ILS glide slope. You got to time it more like real life, and like it's a lot more forgiving with the 7.3. You know, you basically can hit approach button. It doesn't matter how the hell far out you are or whatever, and it just follows it intercepts the glide slope and goes down. But this one, and it's sometimes hard to get her slowed down too, I've noticed. But Fabricio's a member of the Sport Pilot. Give it up to Fabricio. Welcome, Fabricio, to our SimFanatic family, our SimFan family. Friends, will you welcome our good friend Fabricio? Just joined us with the Sport Pilot. Fabricio, thanks so much, buddy. Appreciate it. Welcome to the family. Hopefully you can come and join us for a flight here and there, buddy. Be great to have you fly with us, Fabricio. Thank you again for the support, my friend. Appreciate it. Very kind of you. There we go. We've got people. We've got friends. SimFans welcoming you here. CP and Zach Cool and Kyle and others. Thank you, friends. Richard Clark, when did you sneak in here? I must have missed you joining in. Richard, good to see you. Hopefully you're doing. How's Colorado, by the way? I'm hoping my wife and I can make it back there this year. Although we're going to go down and maybe see Silva Killer and Mrs. Silva Killer here coming up this December. So I think we're going to make that happen. SimFanatic says, well, first of all, Fabricio says, I think this is the first time I spent my money on something good. Dude, that's so kind of you to say, man. Thank you for that compliment. We have a good community here. We're all about lifting each other up, building each other, helping each other, not tearing down. And you're one of those, Fabricio. I can tell it already. Thank you for being here, buddy. It's appreciate you being part of the SimFan family. Welcome, my friend. Maybe join the VA virtual airline, too. We'll join you over there. SimFanatic says, SimFanatic, yes, they say they talk to the engineer or report it, and it's usually 3 to 4 days before it's a response. I'm going to guess as great as WinWing's one of those new companies, too, so we got to give them a little bit of latitude to sort things out. I'm sure they'll take care of you, SimFanatic. I'm sure. Kyle says, this thing is quite happy to get fast while going down. No kidding. You got to use the spoilers a lot. Johnny Mon 211's in the house, friends. Hell of a guy, by the way. Johnny Mon says, hello, SimFanatic and friends. Hope everything is well. Johnny, I'm just going to go ahead and guess that you're probably working right now. Am I right? Let's see here. Bats dropped in the VA. Thanks, Bats, for that. Richard Clark says, Colorado is great. Still in the 90s every day. It should be starting to cool off or down in the next couple of weeks. Absolutely. We've got Squirrel in here. Says, sup, Johnny? Sup, buddy? Ding, ding, dong. Johnny Mon, you make me laugh, man. Dude, it was so much fun partying with all of you in Vegas. I'm glad I didn't, but I wish I would have had my son there, but it's a good thing I didn't, because I kind of got loose with some of you. And by loose, I mean orange whips, okay? Don't need bunnies starting in. Look at this on the poll. I'm going to go ahead and close it. Thank you, friends, for, we got 24 votes. We're going to end at 96%. 96% are going to get it when it's released. Why the hell not? Especially for those of you that are on Xbox Game Pass like I am. You're going to get it included anyway. Why wouldn't you? You know, we're gonna have to give them time to work out the bugs, but how many of you are looking forward to the okay, let me ask you, what are you all looking for? Put it in chat. What are you looking forward to the most with 2024? Is it the career mode stuff? Is it the improved graphics? Is it hopefully the improved hardware capabilities that'll take advantage of the multi-core processors? What is it? Kamir says career, literally. Yeah, the career is going to be absolutely incredible. CP65 says better clouds. And you know what? And I don't think they do a bad job, CP, with this, but you're right. There's still something about the clouds that kind of look a little off. So I agree. The clouds will be cool. Johnny Mon says all of it. All of it. Kyle says, got to be the performance and ray tracing, yes. I agree. That'll be good. The graphics and career mode, yeah. Yeah. Richard Clark says, 2024 being free on Game Pass been confirmed. It's going to be on Game Pass. I haven't heard a confirmation completely. Maybe someone else has, but it's going to be on Game Pass. There's no way they're going to release a major title like that and not have it. You realize, friends, that Microsoft makes so much money on Game Pass. I mean, they're making killing on it. You think of like how many people join and they pay for Game Pass. It's going to be on Game Pass. I will about guarantee it. I say about, but I'll about guarantee it, Richard Clark. It's going to be on Game Pass. There's no way it's not. Buckle Bunny says she's back. Why did you say Ugg, Bunny? Why is it Ugg? You had to take care of something, obviously. Well, you came back at a good time because we're about to start our approach. We're going to be descending here in 45 nautical miles at 0830, which is in 6 minutes. So good time to be back. SimFanatic here. I thought you were super smart, and I have a map pulled up of America, another in America South. Huh. Okay. I still don't know what you're talking about, Bunny. You have a map. You have a Navigraph map. You have a aeronautical chart. maybe. Yeah, Brazil's on it. Okay. I'm glad you found a map, Bun. Richard Clark says, I'm looking forward to the new graphics with the RTX 4070 GPU. Yeah, I mean, you know, as many of you know, I've got the 4070 as well. I've got the 4070 Ti Super. But I think we've been there flying right. Yeah, Brazil. Okay. Oh. Bunny, have you been drinking? I'm really asking for it. Oh, wait, it's North America and South America. Oh, my goodness. Travel the Caribbean says all of it as well. Yeah, it's going to be a good one. I'm anxiously awaiting, as all of you, the 2024. You know it's going to be good. What are those called? I'm still trying to figure out what you're talking about, Bunny. North America and South America, those are continents. But I don't think that's what you're asking. Corey Pod says, once Jorgen, the studio, announces the release date of Microsoft 2024, I'll pre-order. It's been announced, dude. It's been announced. It's going to be in November. I should figure I was asking for it because Bunny's she's gonna have a heyday with this. God. Yeah, so it's coming out in November. Hadn't you heard that? Corey? November 19th. Yeah, Richard, thank you. November 19th. I couldn't remember the exact day. You're right, though, Richard. November 19th. So, yeah, it's already been announced, brother. So, cheers, Corey Pilot. Get yourself ready for that, buddy. November 19th, she's going to be here. Travel the Caribbean says, the holiday season, I'm probably going to get 2024 Planet Coaster 2 and F1 24. You ought to get, I don't know what this was, by the way. Oh, great. 403 just saw me do that. She's been lurking. Crap. There goes the neighborhood. 403 and Buddy, once they both get in the chat, it's game over, friends. It's just plain game over. By the way, Travel, you'll have to connect with our good buddy Proctus because he's big into the simming. But lately he's been into DCS. Although he's flying with us tonight in Microsoft Flight Simulator, so that's good to see. Yeah, I know, right, Maple? 38 in here right now, friends. Thank you all for being here. Where are we at for likes? 32 likes, friends. Thank you so much. Appreciate those 32 likes. Thank you, my friends. 403 SimFanatic just said the word for wearing it. I gotta be careful. Reading her comments out loud. Richard says, I'm installing a new 2 terabyte SSD just for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. Good call, Richard. Good call. Wait, what's the word? I don't know what the word is. Proc said P asterisk 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 exclamation mark. If you scroll up, 403. By the way, welcome 403. So welcome our good friend 403 Forbidden. She's done so much for the channel, and she's not even into flight simming. How about that? Give her a hand, friends. Hey, let's all give 403 some blue skies. Everyone, would you do this? Because she helped out with all the swag for Flight Sim Expo 2023 and 24. Let's give her some blue skies, some orange whips, and what the hell? Give her some STDs, friends. Let's give it up to 403. 403, thank you so much for your continued support. It's good to have you here. She almost shot me on Friday, by the way, because she thought she had done a bunch of work for nothing. But thankfully, it wasn't the case. But 403, it's good to have you in the stream. Look at Squirrel's giving you a hand. Look at all these STDs coming your way 403. From Cordial Cloud. Shooting is too loud. Okay, we don't promote violence. We're a loving, happy group, but we can certainly appreciate how you felt, though. I can, anyway. I was just in a mild panic because I knew you might stab me. Oh, God. What did you just say? I'll give you a hand, BB. What did she say? No, if we give 403 a hand, we'll only have one. Oh, boy. Buckle Bunny. Here's something else. 403, you know it's part of her charm. Who's got their orange whips, friends? Everybody got their orange whips? Now, orange whips don't have to contain booze. They can be Fresca or a water, H2O, maybe milk. For you, Maple, if you're still in here, get yourself a milk. You can even add some chocolate to it, make it a chocolate milk. You got groceries tonight, so I know you've got groceries. Probably have some fresh milk that you put in the fridge. What about alcoholic Diet Coke? I'm familiar with that, Squirrel. That's kind of my go-to, man. A little whiskey and diet. Can't go wrong, right? Oh, I laugh. BB, that's funny. Goat milk? God, I hope not. All right, we're descending, and we're actually below glide slope here. Making our way. Here, I'm going to put the route information up above again. We're going to EDDR. And, of course, that is Airport Saarbrücken. Saarbrücken? Probably Saarbrücken. Saarbrücken? Probably Saarbrücken. I don't know. Something like that. But there's your... right up there is the flight plan for this flight. Then we're going to be switching over to GA. And we're going to have about an hour in GA, flying up along in the Western Europe, making our way up to a naval airbase. Richard. Richard says, Coke Zero with a strong suggestion of Jack Daniels Black Label. Ooh. Can't be mixing, well, yeah, Jack Daniels Black Label you can. I was thinking Gentleman Jack. You ever had that, Richard Clark? You wouldn't want to mix that with anything, I don't think. You want to drink that straight, brother. Might join the GA if I can. We'd love to have you, Squirrel. Come with us. If you type in, Squirrel, if you type in exclamation FP in chat, you'll be able to see the route information, or any of you can see the route information for our GA flight that's coming up next. After, of course, a short reset of the sim. Actually, I'm not even going to reset the sim, but I got to change all this stuff out and switch to our GA configuration for the beautiful Bravo. I don't even have the Bravo on, and I'm like motioning to it, and it's not even on here. So we're going to switch this all out, and here I can actually pull that back. That's another key thing. You want to have that on idle when you're descending. You actually want to have this on idle. Important safety tip. I notice if I don't have this on idle, it does weird ass stuff. It starts going back and forth, and in the sim, not actually here because it's not motorized, of course, but in the sim, I was doing a test flight, the 777, when this was up. The throttle, the auto throttle, was having a hell of a time going back and forth. MicroSymphonic says, I have to go buy some MicroSymphonic. Let's all give a shout out to our good friend MicroSymphonic. Braden, keep me posted on your repair, or how WinWing does with your repair. I'm sure they're going to get it done, man. Let's all give a little shout out to MicroSymphonic. So good to see you. Have a great rest of your night. Thanks for joining MicroSym. We'll see you hopefully in the next live stream. Here's some blue skies and some orange whips for you, buddy. Good night, Micro. All right, let's go ahead and we can turn that off for now. We'll put it back on here in a minute. Turn the route info off. And we're going to continue on descending. Let's just watch our descent profile. And then the other thing you definitely want to make sure of is go to legs and make sure when you're getting down here, we got our 3,240, but look for that 170. See how this is in purple? That B2, we're going to have to slow down like lickety-split, because check this out. When we're 5 nautical miles away, we're going to have to drop her to 170 and then 170 here. INET ref, let's go ahead and do 30. We're going to go down to 138. So you can see we got to slow down in a hell of a hurry. So we're going to drop our landing gear and all that. It's a real fast thing to slow this bird down. So I don't know about all of you, and I haven't had a lot of practice with the 777, but it's definitely more of a challenge to get configured for a landing and intercepting the ILS and getting her down safe than it is with the 7.3 and the Airbus, Phoenix Airbus. It's not as forgiving. Buckle Bunny says, no, you in a flying sheet metal, not a bird. I am. All right. So, oh. You know, it's been a long time since I did a challenge. Oh, look at that. A challenge where I don't talk. What would you all do if I don't talk for a while? Let me just be silent for a moment. You all won't know what to do. Don't jam 88's in the house. Tell you got me to come out of my shell. Was that not weird? You all don't know what to do when I don't talk, do you? I don't know what to do when I don't talk. And I'm like reading this chat between 403 and Bunny. Keep in mind, you two behave yourselves, will you? Oh my goodness, friends. I gotta like pipe up to keep these gals in line. Delgam says, what's up? Let's give it up to Delgam for joining us. Del, hopefully you're doing well. How the hell are you? Here's some blue skies, some orange webs for you, Del, and even some SimFanatic shuffles. Del, it's good to see you, man. I was just talking about you earlier. Saying, hoping you're doing well. We got Emmett the Nemesis here. Emmett, welcome. I think I freaked everybody out, Del, by not talking for like, what was it, about a minute and a half? Believe me, I think it was more awkward for me than it was for all of you. You're all probably thinking, oh my God, this is nice. The guy never shuts up. Finally, we have some peace and quiet. Usually actually probably half of you, in all honesty, didn't even notice it because you just put me on mute anyway. The only thing that you notice is my yapper isn't going the whole time. Anyway, we're on our descent, friends, and we will be landing here shortly. In fact, if we go over here to our right FMC and we look here, we can see we should be on the ground at EBBR at 0854, which isn't too far away. That is actually only in, seems weird though, it's like in 16 minutes. So that's working out pretty well because that'll put us down at 10. We can do about a 7-minute bio break, and then from there, we're going to do about an hour flight, about 40 minutes airtime, depending on the winds, and an hour flight for GA. Huh? I already did a SimFanatic Shuffle, Bunny. I think you missed it. Oh, we're at 34? Awesome. I did a SimFanatic Shuffle. I think you just missed it, buddy. Everybody saw me do it. See? CP said I did a short one. There we go. Time to bust out the likes. Oh, my gosh. She always holds me to that, but I did do one. Oh, shit. Can't fool her, can we? Oh, see, busted. Oh, good stuff. It's fun to have playful banter. All right, so we're getting down below 18,000. I think the transition altitude is at 6,000. He was a dancing fool, Richard Clark said. That is, I was a dancing. When am I not, Richard, actually? Come to think of it. Oh, boy. I know she's going to hold me to it. Wait, how about this, Bunny? When we get to 40, I'll do one. Because we got to give the people what they want, but we can't give them too much of a good thing. Or they get tired of it. We don't want them tired of the SimFanatic Shuffle. I think some are already tired of it, Bunny. We got to, like, you know what? What I found is, like, don't do too much of a thing and make them hope for more, you know? Do it sparingly. Hold back, if you will. Shut up and dance. Oh, I'll do it at 40. We're almost at 40, Bunny. Just gotta be patient. You gotta learn patience, Bunny. We're at, yeah, see, we're already at 37. We're only 30. We're only 3 away, and you get one. Hey, I don't know if I owe 2. Who's counting? Who's counting? Oh, look at this. Oh, boy. Now she's getting serious. Hey, look at this, Bats. Look at Batty. It says Batty. And 50. Oh, don't worry. I'll do it. Oh, look at that. Oh, I just missed Bats. You know I'll do it. You know I always make good on that, Bunny. You need not worry. I didn't dance for the 30. You're right, but I did dance. So that's true. I did dance. Technically, I do, and you don't need to keep using all caps. Don't you know that's actually texting for... That means you're yelling. Last week's 60 likes? We were close to 60. I don't remember. Did we hit 60? You need yelled at. I don't know about that. I got sensitive, tender feelings, Bunny. I over 60 last week. I don't think we hit 60 though. Did we? Did we hit 60, friends? I don't remember us hitting 60. I remember us hitting like 58 or something. We were super close. But I don't. We hit 64. But was that during the live stream? I don't remember it being during the live stream. I'm not lying. I don't remember that it was there. Yeah. See, squirrels are like, geez, Louise. She is on a roll. Squirrel. She's always on a roll. You could call her Butter. I know that was a pathetic joke. It's a dad joke. No, we don't need the screenshot. No, you'll get it. Oh, brother. Don't worry, Bunny. I'll make good. Oh, we need to do some... we need to slow this aircraft down. We're like going way too fast. We got to get her down to 240. We're at almost 255. There we go. Okay, there we go. I do like the detents on this. I guess I don't have it on. Anyway, on the Bravo, it does have detents on the speed brake here, which is on the spoilers, which is really cool. So you can't see this, but it's armed and then up and then down, which is kind of nice. It just shows it right there. And these things fit into the access slots a lot better too. Maybe you do a SimFanatic dance at work for 403. Yeah, good luck with that, Buckle Bunny. I don't think so. No way in hell I'm doing an actual SimFanatic dance live at work. I'll be fired on the spot. If not fired, I'll be beaten and I'll come out of it with a severe limp. We don't want that. Oh, God. You don't forget anything. All right. We're looking really good here on the speed tape. We're at 256, just 1 knot over. And we're descending nicely, passing 11,200 for 2,000. And our descent profile, we're just slightly above, but not too bad. We were called asshats today. You're right. That's hilarious, 403 by... Yeah, we were called, I almost said her name, but we were called asshats. That was pretty funny. I'm going to have to give her shit tomorrow, by the way. In a good naturally way, of course. Right? All right, we're coming down, and we're almost passing 10,000 feet where we're going to have to turn on our landing lights and get ready for some action. Let me check the checklist here. Speaking of action, better check the checklist and make sure I've done enough action on this thing. Let's go ahead and update the altimeter. I didn't do that, so that was... So we're at 2,997, slightly above it. About to go below 10,000. She's saying I didn't know what north or south was. I didn't know what you were talking about. You're saying something about maps not showing. I'm still trying to figure out what you were talking about. We just Google stuff. Oh my gosh. Make me laugh. All right, we're going to go ahead and turn on the landing lights. Friends, don't you find that fairly entertaining? Okay, so we've got the landing lights coming on. ILS frequency. Let's check the ILS. Kyle, you let me know if this is right. So if we go to NavRad, we've got course at 114, ILS at 10890. Does that sound right, Kyle? As we make our way in for runway 25, right? Does that seem, that doesn't, yeah, that seems right. 244. That's here. Okay, 244 on that radio. Sorry. Jeez, 140. I was like, 114, that can't be right. 10890. Is that right? Course 244. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Kyle. Such a kind guy. All right, still looking pretty good. We're little fast, but we're not going to worry about that yet. Get yourselves ready, Kyle. Have you noticed that? Am I talking out of my butt or not? I mean, have you noticed that the timing of like doing localizer, like normally, like when I'm flying the 737, although technically you should be doing localizer, and then once you're below the glide slope and as it comes to intercept, then you hit approach technically. But like I can be flying the PMDG 737. Or I can be flying the Airbus, and I can just be, like, close to that localizer, I hit approach, and it just freaking flies it. Right? I don't have to worry about being, like, within 7 nautical miles of the ILS. It just works. This one, it gets a little finicky. It does. Kyle says, I still think the 777 gets rocked around by the weather in the sim too much. Should be much more stable for us. Well, I agree. I noticed that last night when I was flying a practice flight, Kyle. Bouncing all over the place. Yeah, there's definitely some things I think PMDG could improve. As good as this bird is, there's still work to be done. By the way, I mentioned this in the video, and I don't know if some of you saw this or not. But Robert Rondazzo, the CEO of PMDG, mentioned that they are taking some staff. They're pulling them from the 777 project. They're still going to have some staff on it working on it, but they're moving them to the 74. So they're moving into the 747 project. All right, I need to... Okay, let's go silent cockpit. Going to turn up the engines. Let's go ahead and go 20 here. And we probably have to slow her down. Drag required. Yep. So we're going to... Damn, see, that's a problem. One thing I don't know if this is... You know, this is actually coming off. So... Did you see that? It just popped off. So there's like a little indention thing that's supposed to fit in the slot, but that's my concern as this pulls on and off, if that will wear. I mean, so anyway, that you just saw it pop off, and I had it in there, and now I just pushed in that tab. So we're going to have to see how this holds up. But that's that. I mean, I just got these, and I was pulling them off and on several times to change them out to do pictures, and then now it's loose. So that concerns me a bit. So I might check with... They do have a really good support team, and they've been fast about responding to stuff, but that does concern me a bit. But we'll give it a shot. But now it like all of a sudden now is kind of loose, so might have to check into that, maybe check into a few things, because it doesn't screw on. And I do like the improved tab thing. But now it's, you know, after a few times, it's just popping off. That's not good. So we'll have to see how that goes. Pringles 184, welcome to the live stream. Pringles, it's good to see you, man. Says, whoop, whoop. I want those controls. They're awesome. They are nice. You got to hand it to them. They make good products. I love that they have all this custom stuff, right? So we're down to, whoop, I need to be at 2,000. Why didn't I get that set to 2,000? Needs to be at 2,000. There we go. As we make our way in, and we're going to have to slow down in a hurry. We're still at 240. We go back to legs. And we're going to get down to 218, and there it is. Now we're slowing down. We're going to have to go ahead and slow her down. Drop her like a manhole cover here, friends. Drop her like a manhole cover. Let's go ahead and do approach mode. Actually, I think I can leave this on map and go over here and do approach. Let's see if this works. I don't think I have to have it on the left, but then that way you can kind of see where the localizer is here, so we get the localizer coming in. All right, now I can go ahead and pull that brake up. Let's go ahead and add 5 notch of flaps. Start to get her slowed down here. And there's our localizer. So let's go ahead and do localizer. Let's go ahead and kick her in. Localizer. There we go. Shit, I just hit that up. Too low. Whoop, whoop. Too low. Let's go ahead and drop the landing gear. And let's go ahead and do approach. Capture that localizer, hopefully. And there she goes. Now we got her caught. And it's looking good. Who's winning the landing challenge? Anybody watching the landing challenge? Let's go ahead and get the TPR camera on. SimFanatic. Oop, I turned the wrong one. I turned the Bravo off. Let me turn that back on. As we bring her on in, let's go ahead and add another notch. Because they should know. Delt is making words up. What did Delt say? Hey, we got Perspective Studio in the house. Perspective Studio, welcome to the live stream. Good to see you. Look at this thing. Like, just like Kyle was saying, look at how much this is. Look at this. Look how much is bouncing around. Look at this. Just like Kyle said, it's definitely bouncing around way too much, and I don't even think the wind's that bad. Like, let's take a look at this. Kyle, I think that was a great observation, because I noticed that last night. Yeah, look, I mean, look at this. It's 8 knots. There's no reason this aircraft should be bouncing around like it's like we're getting like gusting winds to like 30, 40 knots with this big of a plane. What are we in? Like an ultralight here? It's a frickin' 777, friends. Several of us watching the landings. Awesome. Thank you, Silva Motherfuddin' Killer. Your passengers are puking in the back. Sounds about right. So we have 30. No, we don't have 30. I got to drop her down just a little bit more here. There we go. Now we're at 30. But yeah, I mean, look at this thing bounce around. It's like, Kyle, I am 100% with you, brother. Serious. Oh, where's Max? He's, that's a good question. I don't know where Max is, 403. Silver Killer, who's winning right now in the landing challenge, and do I stand a chance? I didn't get this slowed down here. Hold on. It's supposed to be at 138. Forgot to do that. We go ahead and drop the spoilers a little bit here just to get her slowed down. There we go. Now we can arm it. So we got her armed. See, it says see, it just popped off again. That's pretty annoying. So I'm gonna have to contact them about that, because yeah, that's just not gonna work. Spoiler's armed. Okay, here we come. See how this goes. Autopilot off. Autopilot off.
400. 300. 200. 100. Glide slope. Glide slope. Glide slope. Glide slope. 20. 10.
Come on, nail it. No, I landed too soon. Damn it. All right, well, 254, I can live with that. Welcome to EBBR, friends. We're here. I landed it right before the, 1,000-footers, I think. Son of a gun, I'm DQ'd, friends. This is, yeah, there we go. We're going to go ahead and get off the runway, and we're going to watch the rest. How many are left coming in here? Look at that, I got a new Xbox award. It says land successfully at 500 different airports. That just popped up. I had no idea that was going to happen. On final, all right, Kyle. Well, we'll get you here. Yeah, that's really frustrating. I'm going to have to, I'll contact, because that's obviously not doing its thing. So I'll check in on that. Maybe I have something not right on it, but it actually came with some screws and tab things, so I'm not quite sure what those are for. So I might have to check on those, so maybe there's something else I need to do. It could be me, but we'll give them the benefit of the doubt. They are a good partner. They do make good products, so we'll give them the benefit of the doubt, but I'll definitely keep you posted on that. All right, let's get the tunes back on, and let's check out our friends, our brothers. All right, let's get over here. Who's going to win the landing challenge? Silver, who's in the lead? We got Silly Unknown, Silver Killer over there, and Proctus watching. Thank you guys, and look at you two. I'm gonna dedicate this to you in Discord, friends. You, Silver Killer, and Proctus are helping out with the landing challenges here. How did Tashi do in his little mini plane? So I'm gonna go right here. They're like getting a good vantage point here. We got Bats coming in. Time is at 10:06. We got to switch over to GA. So this is a test run because we got to see kind of like I've got like some timing going where I got to watch what I'm doing here to see how much time it is. By the way, I have been thinking Cordial Cloud. Good luck, by the way. Love that livery, buddy. Ooh, you're looking good. Ooh. 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 Nice landing. Check that out from Cordial Cloud. Holy cow. Give it up to Cordial. That was money, Kyle. That was beautifully done, Cordial Cloud. Very impressive. Yeah, Rob D says, nice. Kamir says, I may have bounced. No worries, man. And it happens to the best of us. Happens to the best of us, Kamir. We have 43 friends in the house right now, friends. Give it up to our friends in chat. Thank you all for joining. We just finished our commercial flight. We're going to be switching over to a GA flight. We're going to be flying the Milviz C310R. Haven't flown this for over a year and a half. In fact, I just updated it yesterday, and the last time I updated it was May of 2023. Yeah, I know. So we'll be flying that next, and I'm not polished on it, but should be fine. .403. Wait, what's wrong with Aces? Yeah, we haven't seen him, like Bunny said, .403. We haven't seen him in a while. Before Gunner's in here. When did you sneak in, Hanger? That's Hanger Studios, by the way, friends. Hanger Studios joining us. Is he in his new plane? Look at him. Look at that. That was some weird maneuvering there, Hanger. Big Steve coming in. Let's give it up to Big Steve. Big Steve bringing it in. Here comes Big Steve. And Kyle. Big Steve landing just touch early. Let's see how Kyle does. Oh, Kyle, you did like I did. You landed right before the 1,000-footers. That was close, and nonetheless, Kyle, very nice landing. Give it up to those guys. Good job. Here comes the Marchie. Oh, uh-oh. And there goes a Marchie. No, Marchie, just trimming the trees is all he's doing with the F-14. It's all good. Pilot Rick looking really good here on this approach right here, friends. Let's check it out. Looking stable. Oh, Pilot Rick, you're, I like the way you fly. Boom! Boom, shakalaka. Man, that was another good landing. Nice job, Pilot Rick. Let's give it up to Pilot Rick. Where are we at here, Silver Killer and Proctus? Who's in the lead? I have a sneaky suspicion we might have a 2 or 3-way tie on this one. Who's Old Man 9004? Bunny, did you change your name? X403 says, Pilot Rick just made me weak. Big Cheesy's in the house. How's it going, Big Cheesy? Welcome to the live stream. Says, howdy, SimFan and chat. I'm back. Good to see you. Oh, the name. I'm telling you. Chipper, Braden, Cordial, so far, SimFanatic. Oh, nice. Nice. Maple says, no, you aren't in the tie, Maple. Should be lying. I'm on to you. Mighty says, SimFanatic Old Man has been there for about an hour on standby. Oh, nice. Did not notice. Pied Piper, when did you get in here, Pied Piper? Good to see you. Here comes Bats. Bats. Coming in with the F-14. Your wings are swept. Are you going supersonic, Bats? Never seen an F-14 land with the wings swept back like that. Assume that's just the livery weirdness going on from my end, and you're just feel like scraping your tail on the ground, apparently. I don't even see landing gear for you, buddy. Squirrel says, hold up, coming in. You have time, dude. We're going to be doing a quick 7-10 minute break. I got to switch my controls and stuff over to GA anyway. You got plenty of time, Squirrel. Tashi Draco bringing it in with the VL3. Looking pretty good. A little beyond, but not bad, not bad. A little touch and go there for you, Tashi. It's all right. We still got Old Man and Driving Scott. Great Scott! Is Driving Scott with us? I think my daughter's making popcorn. I smell popcorn. I smell food. I haven't had dinner yet tonight. I had a few... I had a string cheese, and yes, 403. I ate it the correct way, you'd be happy to know. And I had a little bit of salami. You're all going to have to hurry because SimFanatic's got to go take a bio breaker. He's going to wet himself. I'm just saying. Throw the throttles forward, old man. Put the afterburners on in that 777. Get your ass down here before I wet myself. No, I said wet, not Buckle Bunny. You are a handful. Pied Piper coming down here in the F-16. Here he comes. Here he comes. Bat says SimFanatic Old Man ain't with us. He's at 37. Oh, good point. Okay, thank God. Thank you. Good observation there, Bats. Thank you. Pied Piper coming in. And this is the last one, I think, right? Delta Gam says, contacted Proto Sim about my 777 add-on are supposed to replace the air brake. Okay, so you had the problem, too. Thank you for mentioning that. I'll mention it to him, too, that this is slipping. Did you have that same problem? So the air brakes, did you have it slipping, too? I mean, it was really tight when I first got it, but I was changing it out, Del, to show the different ones, and now it's like loose as snot. And I think it's that plastic that goes into the snotch. I mean, it's a good design, but not if it's going to wear out after just a few times. So good to know. I'll have to contact them about it, too. And you can get a 15% discount, by the way. Has that been up here? But there it is. Streamlabs. What timing? If you type in, if you go to that link, you'll get 15% off. And so did Proctus. Okay, good to know. Yeah. So I'll let them know as well. Are they just replacing it, or is there a design change that they're doing? Because apparently they're going to need to do a design change on the speed brake. And you had problems with the starter too, so good to know. So they got a lot of good products, but obviously some things need to be improved with that. All right, so let's go ahead. I'm going to reset, friends. So let's go ahead and get the sim reset. And what did we say? We're putting it. I got to put it in the books. So we have for the winner. We had Micro SimFanatic, right? And Marchie, that was hard. And we had, who else did we have? You got to remind me. Or I have to scroll up. Chicka Chicka Bow Wow. Okay, great. I got to see that. Chipper, Braden, and Cordial. Okay, so is that it? Maple, I am not putting your name in there. Quit lying. Okay, so we got Braden, Chipper, Maple. No, wait, I read the wrong one. Chipper, Braden, and Cordial. Okay. Chipper Sneeze got that? Nice job, Chipper. Good job. Who's landing right now? Oh, shit. Am I missing somebody? Who just landed? Oh. Who was that? Great Scott. I'm sorry I missed ya. Whoever that was. Right, friends. All right, let's go ahead and take a 7 to 10 minute bio. I'm gonna get stuff switched out, and then join us if you want to join us for a GA flight, and we'll be right back in 10. Don't go anywhere, friends. There's 45 in here. How about that? And I'll catch up. Don't worry, Bunny. I'll catch up on the SimFanatic shuffles as soon as we get back, and for our GA flight, we got to have some entertainment for that, or just horrify you. Either way, we'll be having some more fun, friends. So stick around for the second half of the stream as we, probably the last third of the stream as we do a GA flight now. We're going to mix these up each flight, each live stream. So I'll be right back, friends. Thanks for being here. Don't go anywhere. It's good to see y'all. Thank you for your support.
Trust me, I know how it feels to be hopelessly waiting. Sometimes I don't know if I can even change, but I'm still trying. So I'm sorry that you might have to see I'm not flawless. I promise that I'm facing my problems. If I'm falling too fast, will you catch me? Will you catch me before I crash?
Feel the ground shaking underneath, trying to take me alive. Get ready for the fallout. Can't stop me now. I got no rival. I'ma find my way through the blood and pain game of survival. Anytime or place, watch 'em run away. I got none. I'll be standing on my own, never gonna take my throne. I got no rival. Watch 'em run away. I got no, no, no. I got no, no, no rival. No rival. No rival. Tell me now, what you gon' do? We can do this face to face. The reckoning is coming real soon. Doesn't matter what you say. Try to tell you this is my moment. Can't take mine 'cause I own it. Don't you know that I'm locked and unloaded? You're out of focus. Get ready for the fallout. Can't stop me now. I got no rival. I'ma find my way through the blood and pain game of survival. Anytime or place, watch 'em run away. I got no. I'll be standing on my own, never gonna take my phone. I got no rival. Watch 'em run away. I got no, no, no. I got no, no, no rival. No rival. I got no, 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 no rival. No rival. No rival.
The year is 1991. Birds and people are living together in seemingly perfect harmony. Until one day, a young man catches fire. This is Phoenix.
You've been knocked down and got up again. In a corner, you're surrounded, no defenders. You've hid your fury and kept it in. But it's time now, you ignite and turn to embers. Like a phoenix, you burst in a fire burn. A thirst and desire, you transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes. Phoenix, you burst in a fire burn. A thirst and desire, you transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes.
Okay, thanks for sticking around, everybody. I wanted to show you something with the ProDesk Sim and how easy this stuff is to interchange. So let me get some cameras on here. So there's a Bravo, and I'll go ahead and remove this stuff. So first of all, so you've got all these inserts, right, for the Bravo. So it's pretty easy to change. So you just basically have to pull out for these. They just pop off like that. These are huge, by the way. And that one's out, just snaps off. You can see they have like these inserts, just like a little notch here that goes right on the access control there. Makes it nice and easy. Now, these will, like, you just lift up and they come off. They just pop off. And now they change these designs. You probably can't see that, but there's a little plastic tab there that fits into a notch that is on the access control. Sorry about that. I'll turn the music down. Set that to the side, and this obviously comes off like real easy. So obviously, now they did improve these too, but I'll put my fingers underneath and I'll pop this off, and so you can see that just comes right off there. And this is your flap notches, and then you have the other one here. That's the for the air brake. That's all there is to it. I mean, it's as easy as that. Now we're gonna configure this thing for a multi-prop. We got the 310, as you can see there, so we gotta configure this. Now, by the way, ProDesCem does have a Baron set of configurations, a TBM 850. We'll be getting those here, so I can demo those. But I'm just going to use the regular Bravo controls or throttle levers and levers that come with the unit. So I'll put those on here. Got a whole pile of stuff on my desk right now. It's all these knobs and levers. I just gotta find them all. And these ones are like, they're kind of little. What I like about the ProDesCem is they're actually big, so they feel more natural. Or the ones that come with the Bravo aren't bad, but they're just kind of tiny. I got my last one here. So then there you go. Now we've got our configuration for our multi-engine here. We got our mixture in the blue, our mixture in the blue, our prop in the... Let me try this again. Our mixture in the red, our prop in the blue, and then our throttle controls there. Now, one last thing we got to do is within the sim. I'm just going to use the TCA Boeing yoke rather than switch it over to the Alpha flight controls. It'll be fine. But one of the things we got to do yet, of course, we got to switch our control profile here. What I like about Microsoft Flight Simulators, a lot of you know, I've got too many, by the way, for my Bravo throttle quadrant, but you can do custom mappings for all your controls. So we got twin engine piston, but this isn't, this is complex, so we just had one to go over. But you can see here, now I move the throttle. You can see that's mapped. Mixture. Those are working and mapped, and then prop. And so those are all working. It's as easy as that. Hit apply and save. And your little spinning thing goes, and we're good to go. There we are. We're all set. Make sure those work. And they do. Actually, this has a reverse. Look at that. And then there's a little D10 here. A lot of you know about the Bravo. One of the things we can get rid of this pilot guy here, or co-pilot guy, if we go to our... Where's it at? Here. Our EFB. You just got to click on the side here, and it brings it up. Trying to remember where it was. Hide avatar. So you click on that, and then he goes away. He goes bye-bye. You say bye-bye. Bye-bye. All right. James Waters, crash the desktop again? Oh, dude. No. EBBR to where? It's up top, buddy. So right up there. We got EBBR to EHRD to EHAM and EHKD. Now, here's the thing. We're already at 10:30. So now this should be about 40-minute airtime depending on winds if they haven't changed. And we'll do the full thing. Originally, I was only planning on EBBR to EHAM. But I thought, you know what? We should have time to be able to make it to EHKD. But it is a Wednesday night. I am thinking about bumping our streams up a half an hour to an hour. I want your thoughts on that. Because that might help with some of you. A lot of you are on the East Coast, and so it gets so late. Even for those in the Midwest, you know, like a lot of times we're finishing up at 11:30 or at midnight on a weeknight. So I am definitely thinking of bumping that up. And Kyle, you said it works for you. I might do a poll here just to get initial interest. TJ says yes. So I was thinking about like maybe we start these rather than 0130 Zulu. we bump them up a half an hour, which actually might help a lot. To start them at either my local time when we start these is 8:30 p.m. in the Midwest, so I'm thinking either having it start at 8 or even 7:30. We might even be able to start them an hour earlier, so it's not so late when we get done. And I already see some positive comments there on that, so we'll check into that. All right, let's go ahead and turn off the music, and we're going to run through the checklist. TJ says 5 Pacific time, push back at 5:30. Yeah, I mean that might work. Okay, so let me get the sounds going here. How many of you are here with me? Oh yeah, we got friends here. Okay, good. All right, so let's run through this checklist. It doesn't take a whole lot. So we're gonna go checklist. This has a pretty thorough checklist, but we already have. Are those removed? Yeah, those are already moved. Parking brake, make sure it's set. And parking brake is set. All switches are off. Circuit breakers are in. Fire extinguishers there. I'm not going to do all this. Landing gear is down. Left main, I will check that. And it is set. Right fuel's on right main. I can see it's set. Battery switch to on. So go up here. Now, one of the things I do like is... turn that off here. So that's all the lights are coming on again here. So it's looking good. Trim set for takeoff, and we're good there. Navigation, collision lights on. See, it says checks if they're working, and then it's just like go through it. I know all this stuff was going to work. I'm going to leave that on. We're just getting through this. We're going to make this quicker. If you don't have the 310, it is actually a pretty decent airplane by Milviz. Milviz makes good stuff. Control locks removed, seatbelts, parking brake, we already set that. Fuel selectors are main tanks. Landing gear, we already checked that is down. Full rich. Let's go full rich on that. Props at full max RPM. Throttles open at an inch. And all switches to off. Circuit breakers in. Emergency. What's that one? Okay, those are off. Couldn't remember what that was. Avionics is off. Auxiliary pump off. Battery and alternator switches. So they want both of these on. So we'll go ahead and turn both those on. And cockpit lighting as required. Cabin lighting. Landing gear indicators. We got 3 green, as you can see here. Warning caution lights. Let's not worry about that. Altimeter. Let's go ahead and get that set B. Engine cowl flaps are fully open. Fuel quantity check. They're at half. Cabin air. Alternate static in. And I think that is already in. Exterior lights is required. Let's go ahead and turn on the nav light. And that's fine for now. I think we're good to go there. Starting engines already, friends. Magnetos to on. So we're going to go ahead and get those turned on. There is a rocker bar here to turn those off if you want when you get done with the aircraft. So those are all up. Clear. I think we can open the window. Here we go. Clear. All right. Primer to left. That is this. Where is that at? Right here. Primer to left. Left engine starter button is as easy as that. So let's go ahead and start this. Left engine. There we go. Auxiliary pump, which is interesting. You put that to low after you start it. So go ahead and do that. And it's going to be fine. Right, let's go primer to the right. I'm just trying to speed this up, friends, for the sake of time. Oh, God. There she goes. I saw that 403. I saw that. Nicely done. Use your points, friends. Use them or lose them. Actually, you don't lose them. You lose them when you use them. Appreciate that, 403. All right, we got the prime on right, and we got to start the engine. And so here we go. We're going to look over here and click the right button. I haven't flown this plane for over a year and a half, by the way. Ammeter, we're good. So before taxi, passenger briefing, you're all doomed. Okay, we're done with that. Flaps are up, avionics master switch to on. Go ahead and get this turned on. Here we go, avionics to be set. We're going to wait for this. Now, of course, this will use the... Let me close this window here so it's not so loud. There we go. So avionics we want to have set, and so let's set our altitude. Let's start with I That's interesting. See, it doesn't... Some of these don't always work. So we're going to have to do it in the manual way. So let's go with 3,000 to start with, friends. Does that sound good? We'll start with 3. Now, flight plan, we're going to actually go ahead and program this manually. So our ending destination, we'll go ahead and call it EHKD. We'll see how it goes. We may need to modify that if it gets too late, but we'll start with the EHKD. And then now we got to add a waypoint. So that's going to be right up above. You can see that. EHRD. EHRD. I'll get with all of you in chat here. Sorry, I'm just like concentrating getting this bird up in the air. And then we want EHAM. So we're going to add a waypoint EHAM. So we're just now you can do this in the map view. I know a lot of you realize that, but you can do it in the map view. There we go. So that's all we got to do there. We can go to map. And we're good to go there. I'm going to change this tracking. I'm going to show you a trick I've shown you before on that. Cabin air knobs. Air knobs. Wheel chocks removed. Let's make sure those are not there. And I don't think we have them on. Nope, we're good. Brakes released. Ready to taxi. So we're going to be taking off a runway 34. Anybody concur on that? Chipper sneeze. Anybody concur on runway 34? 34. We all getting over to 34. So I'm going to actually set my heading indicator to runway 34. Okay, and is it 34? Are we going 34? I'm trying to remember. What did we land on? We landed on 34, right? No, we landed on 25. I'm sorry, we landed on 25. Okay, 25, right. Thank you, Marion. 25. Thank you. 25. That sounds better. I was thinking that didn't sound right. Okay, so we're going to go 25 right. Give me a sec. I'm checking the chart here. God, what is Bunny posting now? All right, let's see. You zoom in on me. There we are. Get my situational awareness. Use your resources. So 25 right's just behind us, right? Yep. Okay, perfect. Okay. So to the right. To the right. To the right. All right, here we go. I should have probably changed out my TCA Boeing yoke. I'm finding the TCA using the, 310 should be my alpha, but we'll see how the TCA actually works really well even for these. So I didn't feel like changing that out too, so we'll just live with it. Although I do want to make a comment, feel free to use a TCA Boeing yoke for a lot of GA. There's a lot of pendular as many of you know, like some of the older aircraft will have like a pendular type yoke. Some of the old aircraft and even some of the newer ones, and it's actually better than the Alpha. You want my honest opinion? Even when you're flying the GA stuff, it is better. Big word, what'd I say? Alan Cleveland in the house. Alan, welcome to the live stream. Good to see you, buddy. All right, here we're going to get ourselves situated here over for runway 34. I'm going to get a screenshot of all of you, and we can get the flop out of here. What'd one sheep say to the other sheep? We know this one, right? Am I on the wrong air? I think I'm on the wrong one here. Hold on. What is this doing? This doesn't seem right. Is this right? Yeah, we're fine. Okay. Why does that say 19, though? 19? This is a runway 19. What are they smoking? Dirk Diggler's here, friends. Welcome, Dirk. Good to see you. Wingman over there. I'll get myself. We got practice in the C-17. Matey, member for 11 months as a commercial pilot, says blue skies. Matey, thank you so much for that continued support, my friend. Thank you, sir. I appreciate your continued support and all of you. Thank you, Matey. Good to have you here. All right, are we ready, friends? Proctor says I got jokes too. All right, look at all of you, friends. Let me get a quick screenshot of all of you sexy sim fans, you. Let's get this show on the road. Now we're doing our GA leg here. Taking off a runway 25 right. Let me grab a quick screenshot. Are we all ready? All right, let me get to my right one. Oh, there we go. Okay, friends, here we go. Let's light, as Kyle would say, kick the tires, light the fires. As Bunny would say, hammer down. Let's do this. Taking off in the 310. There you are, practice. Good to see you. A lot of right rudder right now. There's Kyle. Go ahead and rotate. We are off. Gear up. Why do I have a horn going on right now? Oh, my flaps are down. Why are my flaps down? Why were my flaps down? Yeah, split flaps will drag, yeah. But, and then I didn't put them down. God, that's loud. Sorry, friends, but I didn't have them down. I never put them down, Kyle, unless I bumped it, but that was weird. All right, let's make our turn. I feel so weird flying this with the DCA Boeing yoke. Just doesn't seem right. I see a Dirk Diggler, Tashi Draco going by, Practice flying by. The Practice, you're going to beat the hell out of us with the C-17. Nathan Winthorpe says flaps. Yeah, thank you. I didn't even realize why. I didn't know they were even down. Passing 500 feet. You go from the 777 to this thing. Cruise altitude, let's do 3,000 to start with, Kyle. We'll see how it goes. Like flipper hands? I guess. It's one way to put it, Bunny. You always have a way with words. I feel like this plane's going really slow. Got to pull the RPMs back. Manifold probably needs to come back too. Before we overheat the engine. That'll be the next thing I do. I'm going to show you a pretty neat trick here in a second. Oh, God. I don't even know how the C-17 is going to even keep up, right? I'm not even at 1,000 feet yet. This thing something's got to be wrong with this thing because it doesn't feel like it's performing like it should. Like, look at this. I'm only going like 80 knots. Or am I just so, like, I'm descending. Look at this. I'm not even climbing right now. And it's acting like it's stalling. Let me gain some speed here, but something seems off. I got my flaps are up. It seems odd. Like I have no performance on this thing. Look at it, I'm like descending. Look at my angle of attack. Something's not right. Something's not right. Again, I got this updated and I haven't even tried it out yet, so. Your 310's doing the same thing, Silver? What the flop is going on, Silva? I'm not sure what's going on here, Silver. Yours is doing the same thing? Is your prop feathered? No, it's not feathered. It's just, I don't know. What the flop? What's going on? Oh, Jesus. What the? Okay, this, we might switch aircraft. Engine health? That's a good question. Oh, I just installed it, but that's a good question. When powered down on the ground. Oh, this is a shit show. All right. We might be changing aircraft once we get to EHRD. Good gravy. Something very odd is happening with this thing. Don't crash the servers. Like it wouldn't even like do nav for me here. Is there something wrong with this plane? Look at it bank right. Let's see if it'll intercept this. Now it seems like it's maybe leveling. Let's see what it does. Silver, how are you faring out, buddy? Is your aircraft behaving itself anymore? Can you say a junker? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I can lean my mixture. I'm at 500 feet, TJ. I shouldn't have to lean it at 500 feet. And I have them leaned out a little bit. Just something's obviously wrong. You have 155 knots. We need to land. I agree. So, Silver, you're still having the same problem. Like, I'm only at 56 miles. Okay, so maybe there's some bug or some crap going on. Yeah, you're still having the same problem. Okay, well, thanks, Silver. I'm glad it's not just me. This is really pathetic. What do you want to switch to? Can we make it to the first airport, Silver? God, it's going to take us forever, though. We're like 55 miles away, and well, I guess they're going 100 knots, but that's going to take forever. Cessna 414, yeah, no kidding. Emergency land, Captain Howdy. Might have to. This is pathetic. You got to figure out what's going on with the 310. Let's look through here. Washington detail. Now I've got the manifold like cranked, like even past where it should be. But I'm afraid I'll pull that back and I'll start. So a little trick here while we're dinking with this thing. If you go over here and you want to change this to see how much time you have left, I've shown a lot of you this before, but if you go to menu, change fields, go to the track, look for ETE. So estimated time to waypoint. Now you can see, oh my God, look at that. It's going to take us 32 minutes. Ugh. This is ridiculous. And it's kind of like, look at that. I'm just going, seems like flaps are at full. Yeah, right. Right. I agree, Kyle. It does seem like that, doesn't it? It's like they're up, but yet it's like, I agree with you. It's almost like they're registering as being on. I totally agree. That's a good theory. I mean, maybe visually they're showing up, but the sim is actually acting like... Oh, those are working. Yep, those are working. Everybody's gonna beat us there. Maybe we'll have to do a time acceleration and cheat. I can try extending and retracting. And in fact, actually, let's look. Yeah, so they show up. So that's showing up. A little troubleshooting here. TJ, Turner, and Dirk, and Kyle, how far are you from the first airport? Is there something I don't... You know, the other thing would be like, does it feel like is it acting like it's iced over and it's not? Could be the other thing. It almost acts, Kyle, the other thing it kind of feels like is like, I'm trying to blue line stay close. It almost feels like it could also be like, it's acting like it has ice on it. You know, it was shimmering like it was, you know, like it was full of ice. Like it feels like it's full of ice right now. Right. But I wonder if there's something messed up. Magnetos are on. Yep, they're all on. Yeah, this is weird. What the heck? Hold on a second. What does Google tell us? Well, that's talking about like just landed EBA. All right, I'm with you. Let's cut our losses. I'm with you. This is bad. Like we have to figure out what's going on here with this, but. Look at this. It's acting like it's full of ice. Holy crap. What is wrong with this plane? All right, we're switching in. What are we doing? 414? Oh my god. Something wrong with this. Let's get a different plane. I don't even think I want to even try this plane anymore, Brock. Exactly, Captain Audi. Systems cannot be viewed when powered down on the... What? Do I have to actually turn off the power switch? All right, let's just look. Okay, there. Inspect. Look, it's all in green. All right, F this plane. Wow, that's terrible. That is terrible. Huh. So we are at EBAW. So let's go ahead and yeah, that's weird, Kyle. I don't know. Maybe you have to look at support or something. Because if it was happening to Silver Killer 2, maybe there's a bug. But like I said, I guess I know why I haven't been flying this plane for over a year and a half. I said Milviz makes good stuff, but well, I don't know about the 310 at this point. We'll have to see, especially if it's happening to you, Silver Killer. Does anybody else have the 310R that can tell us if it's something to do with that? So I love the Duke. I'm just going to start. I'm going to start with it all going, or I could do the 414. That would be sticking with the Cessna. What do you guys want to see? You want me to do the Duke or the 414? Which one do you all prefer? No way I can keep up if you do the Duke. All right, 414 it is. We got a lot of people saying 414. We'll do the 414. Oh my gosh, that was freaking terrible. I'll go with the GTN 750. There we go. Am I at the right airport? No, that's the... No, Rick is there? Wait, what? Is EBA, right? Is that where we were? Yeah. I'm gonna start with the engines running. There we go. Wow, that was crazy. Huh, that was weird. Hangar Studio says L17B. There you go. L17, DC6. Silver Killer, you going to do it? Don't tell me you're not doing that, are you, DC6? Oh, my goodness. Probably could have done that. Man, that's too bad. Yeah, and you know the problem is I updated the 310. I didn't even take it for a spin, so go figure. TJ, you said you have you say you also have the 310. Have you flown it lately? Wow, that's crazy. Well, it's kind of the way it goes, friends. You just roll with the punches. You have no issues, but you weren't flying it tonight, were you? Or were you? Were you just flying it? All right, there's Kyle. You are? Okay. Huh, interesting. I wonder why... Are you on Xbox or are you on PC tonight, TJ? Because I think you have an Xbox as well. PC? Huh, interesting. Interesting. EBA. Destination. What time is it? I don't know. Do we have time to go all the way to EHKD? Maybe we'll end at EHAM. What do y'all think? It's getting pretty late. Let's go for EHAM and we'll see what time it is. And if we still have time, want to do one more leg, we can do EHAM to EHKD. But let's do EHAM for now. EHRD. Because, I mean, after all, it is a Wednesday. EHAM sounds right good. Okay. All right. And we can still do like 3,000. Probably be fine to do that. Flight plan. That's good. And we'll go back to map here. Here we go. CDI GPS. All right. Let's get the flop out of here. Holy moly. Everything should be set and ready to go. Yeah, this plane's awesome. All right. 414, don't let us down now. Here we go. Hey, y'all's Flight Simmer. Hello, everyone. SimFanatic broke the sim again by the looks of it. We're having the problem. It was me and Silver Killer. We're having a problem with the 310 Oz Flight Simmer. It wasn't performing. It acted like either the flaps were on or it had icing. It was really strange. Do you have the 310? Everybody welcome Mr. Friend Oz Flight Simmer. Good to see you, mate. So we're doing a dual deal tonight. We did a commercial flight and no problems, actually. Uneventful with the PMDG 777-300. But then we dropped into the 310, and Shane, I haven't flown that plane for like over a year and a half, and I can see why. I mean, had nothing but problems, but fortunately Silver Killer was having the same exact problem. TJ Turner wouldn't have any problems, but Silver Killer and I were having problems with that. 310, yes, haven't, it's for years, yeah. Save the 310, hashtag nice. Good to see you, man. Thanks for joining the live stream. How you doing? Thanks for joining, brother. We've had a good turnout. We're down at 30, but we had like, what do we have here? We had over 40 some, and but it is getting late. It is a Wednesday after all. It's morning where you're at, right? In the morning. In the morning. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, this aircraft's getting up and going, though, as it usually does with the 414. 2 p.m. and it's freaking hot. How hot is it there? I had to turn this engines down. How hot is it there? Us, Shane, it's been really hot here, too. In fact, today was like a kind of cooler day. It's still been humid. But yeah, how hot did it get, buddy? All right, we're going to go ahead and do nav. Altitude and level her out. Let's see. Oh, God. 88 Fahrenheit? Not so bad. It was at, dude, get this. In good old Iowa here, it was, I'm not kidding you, on Monday, it was 98 Fahrenheit, and with the heat index, because it was really humid, I think it was like over 110. Like, there was some concern that our power plant might go down, because it was at capacity. It was crazy, dude. It was crazy. I do owe some SimFanatic Shuffle, so I can do that now as Shane's here, Bunny. You came just at the right time, Shane. Little SimFanatic Shuffle for y'all. Thank you for being here. What are we at? We're over 40 likes, and there goes everybody, Bunny. Everybody just left. Orange Whip, Orange Whip. 27 Orange Whips, friends. 27. Thank you for all being here, even with the technical difficulties. Thank you, friends, for being here. Appreciate the likes. Silver Killer doing the shuffles. 48. Wow. Thank you, friends. I appreciate it. That is so kind of you. I know I owe one more. Believe me, Bunny's going to hold me to it. She'll never shut up until I get them all done. We know this. It was in the 70s today? Yeah, well, must be nice, Bunny. Hotter than sin. Fabricio dropping in the Orange Whips and the SimFanatic Shuffles from Silver Killer and Fabricio. Nathan Wildthorn throwing in the Orange Whips. Appreciate it. All Flight Simmer says, Buckle Bunny, what am I learning? How to embarrass yourself on streams. Yeah, Shane. Kyle says, SimFanatic, okay, now you got to pull the throttle out. Yeah, sorry, Kyle. Sorry, Kyle. Now I'm leaving everybody in the dust. Everybody waited for my slow ass, and now I'm leaving them in the dust. Go figure, right? I'm such a heel. Thanks, Kyle. Keeping me square. I was kind of going fast, wasn't I, buddy? 10 minutes, about 11 minutes to those engines definitely work. Yeah, exactly. Oh my God, gravy. All right, let's see. So we've got we're gonna be coming up on not EHAM. What was the one we're coming up on here? Let's go flight EHRD, and let's just check what the weather is at EHRD and take a look. See, that rhymed. EHRD. We've got, light winds. 1 knot. Shane could even land in that. 1 knot winds. It's clear. And VFR, no warnings. Pick our pick our runway. So we can land at runway 9 or 24. So given our direction currently is... We'll probably want to... I mean, it's really... We could land at 9. I mean, it's kind of like... Close to half dozen, one to the other. So let's go ahead and land on 9. Does that sound good? 09? Captain Howdy says, SimFanatic, you need to do fast so you can watch everyone land. That's true. Well, we'll have to do a landing challenge here and then the last airport, won't we? I'm going to go ahead and set my heading bug at 9. 9 times. Anybody tell me what movie that is? 9 times. 9 times. 9 times. Anybody guess that movie? Come on, somebody's got to get that one. 9 times. Shane, you got this. Oh God, what's Bunny copy and pasting now? Oh boy, she's copying stuff and posting it again, friends. Oh, Bunny. Okay, so I have my landing lights on. Alrighty then. They're over here, right? Yeah. Guys, lights come off. There we go. Squirrel says all over the place by me. Us says don't know the movie. Nobody. Can you slow down a bit? You're in the fast plane than the 310 now. Yes, TJ. Well, people want me to get there early so that I can get you all for the landing challenge, TJ. So I get all set up. 9 times but 2 is 18. There you go. Now you only owe 1 unless we hit 50. Well, I'll have to do that between this next airport and the one after that. Looks like some fog coming up. It does look like fog. Look at that. This could be interesting. Nobody can guess that? Captain Howdy, did you use your fingers for that math problem? 9 times. Oh man, I can't believe nobody's getting this. Anybody heard of the movie Ferris Bueller's Day Off? When Ed Rooney is telling Ferris's mom that he's been absent 9 times. She's like, I don't remember him being absent 9 times. He's like, 9 times. Sorry, I was born in 96. Yeah, before my time. Yeah, but you've seen a lot of old movies. Buddy, don't give me that crap. You've seen Iron Eagle. What are you telling me here? You've seen Iron Eagle. Ferris Bueller's Day Off came out around that time. Have you seen Ferris Bueller's Day Off, Oz? You've seen it, Shane, right? Come on, who had... Actually, a better way to ask this question is, who hasn't seen Ferris Bueller's Day Off besides Buckle Bunny? Oh, you have seen it. See, now the truth comes out. See, I knew it. Or as you would say, aha! That's close, Bunny. It's not Hot Dog King of Chicago, it's Sausage King of Chicago, but that's hilarious. That's close. I gotta give you credit. Sausage King of Chicago. Whatever. No, come on, that was funny. Good job. Yo, you got it. You were close. Hot dog, sausage, pretty close to the same thing, but that was funny. It's the same thing. Yeah, I suppose you got a point. Damn it, we got a bunch of fog, like Kyle said, coming up here. There's Kyle. Drink hot dog water? What does that mean? Kyle, are you in the 310? What are you flying? You are in the 310, so yours is working fine too. What the flop? What is going on with ours, Silver Killer? We got some sort of bug, virus with our planes? They don't feel well? What kind of crock of crap is that? Look at TJ keeping up with the 310. What is up with that? Do you... Okay, now I got a question for you, TJ Turner and Kyle. Do you have the latest version of the 310 that came out in November of 2023? Because I have that version, and I had the version before I did an upgrade, and it always was fine. So I don't know. So I'm guessing maybe it's the latest version. I should go. I still have the older version. I always do a backup before I replace one, just in case the crap happens like this. I might have to check it out just to see. You got it once available on Marketplace? I'd suspect that you have the latest version then, TJ, because you probably update yours in Marketplace, right? With the PC, you got to go out and pick it up from the either the email they send or... Interesting. All right, we're 5 minutes away from EHRD. Yeah, weird. 110.9 for ILS 24. CRS 236 if you need to get in. Oh, you're going to land 2-4, not 9? So you're going to land 2-4, Kyle, not 9? Appreciate the info, brother. Oh, I almost yawned. That was going to be a party foul. Anyone else getting some bad turbulence? Not that I've had so far. God. Where do you come up with this stuff, Bunny? Oh my God. Kyle says 110.9. I'm just going to go ahead and get it plugged in just in case. And get that in. And transfer. There we go. All right. What was the course? What did you say course was? 110.9, course 236. We'll just get this set just in case we need to rely on it. Hopefully it'll be fine. It take a little longer? Good golly. There we go. Thank you, Kyle. His mom and dad. Some people's like gamer tags just crack me up. Like where people come up with this. Why am I getting stutters? Look at this. Oh, God. Look at these stutters. Well, that's lovely. Anyone else getting stutters? Like all this, I got my course stuff set. Now I'm getting these stutters for some reason. This is horrible. Everyone is puking. What is going on? Like, look at this. I set the course stuff, and now after that, it's like I'm getting these bad-ass stutters. God. They're going to blow up 2020 to make way for 2024, probably. Yeah, boy, this is like a... This isn't gonna happen. This keeps stuttering like this. Sim rate's fine. Anyone else having stutters? Look at this. I guess. Fly through it. Need to update your Apple II. Oh, Alex is hilarious, by the way. Dirk Diggler. Okay, this is ridiculous. Yeah, but I gotta... Something's really screwed up. I don't know, like all of a sudden it was just, I'm going to start at EHRD and then we can go EHRD to EHAM. Did you dump your cache before the stream? No, I do that. I don't hardly ever do that, Nathan. I never need to. All of a sudden it just, yeah, I don't know what the deal is, but let me... You know, the one thing is I didn't exit out all the way when switching from the PMDG aircraft. So, but I've switched aircrafts before and never had the issue. But I don't know if it was going from the 300 and then to the 310 having the issue. Maybe I need to reset the sim. I didn't actually exit out of the sim and launch back in. But I'm afraid to exit the sim because, like, you know how long it takes to start Microsoft Flight Simulator, right? Just takes a horrific amount of time to restart it. So let me just go back to EHRD and let's hope for the best. So we'll go EHRD to EHAM. All right, 15 minutes. Well, now let's see if it's stuttering. So I'm gonna be here. Is anybody Silver Killer or Proctus? Are you guys doing the landing challenge while I'm dicking with my setup here? God, here we go again. Bunny's like copying and pasting stuff about the Apple computers now. Kyle's doing the ILS. Awesome. Into EHRD. Nice. Nice. I was like going to do it. Kyle, as soon as I set... So I set the ILS stuff. Not to say this did it. But as soon as I set that, then I started getting all the stutters. As soon as I set... I'm sure that's not why. But it seemed like right after I set that, I was having the problem with the stuttering. So let's see what happens here after I reloaded it. It's probably going to still stutter. And it is. Hold on. Let it load. Wow. Yeah, that restarting it did not fix it. Look at this. What the hell? It is a weird night for the sim. You know, like normally don't have these kind of problems, but yeah, I apologize, friends. I don't know why I'm having these issues. I'm gonna go ahead and exit out completely. I've got like a sneaky suspicion like something is... Hold on a second, let me check something. Let me check my task manager here really quick. See if there's something like going crazy here with the CPU. That I see. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. It's almost like an interrupt thing. It almost seemed like some sort of interrupt thing that it was occasionally doing here. Well, let's just see once. We'll give it one more try. If not, we'll call it a night. But it is like a weird night for the simming, yeah. I'm going to just check my processor here and see what the... Okay, that should be happening because I've got OBS and stuff running. Maybe OBS is giving me a hell of a time. Discord seems fine. All right, let me launch it. Let's just give her one more try because, it's only 14 minutes left if we do one more leg. And if not, I'm still having issues. I need to do a computer reset, and I'm not going to waste anybody's time on that. We'll just call it a night. It's been a great stream up till this point. It's Open Broadcast Software is what OBS stands for, Buckle. It's what I use to do the streaming. But, yeah. Well, sometimes this stuff happens. I mean, you just never know when things are going to go like this. It's been all solid up till we switched to GA. Oh, okay, I was Googling. Yeah, it was all okay until we switched to GA, and I don't know what the deal was. Like, the 310 was having issues, and then the 414 was fine for a while, but then, yeah, maybe try changing aircraft. I want to see if, and that's a good thought, Squirrel. I agree. We'll just, the analyst in me wants to see if a reboot does, because otherwise I'm, trying to change too many things at once. So what I'm going to do is I'll load the 414. If it's still doing it, I might try changing the aircraft, but that seems odd. Just to make sure nobody else is having stuttering issues, right? Everybody else is okay? I have a sneaky suspicion it could be OBS, but I don't want to restart OBS because I can do it within I get a minute to do it. You're smooth? Good. Marchie's okay. Did you all notice there was a small update just recently? Silver's good. My sim never crashed, Sauce. I just had to restart it because I was getting these bad stuttering issues all of a sudden. It was fine, and then all of a sudden we got close to the one of the airports we were going to be landing at, and I just started getting these intermittent stutters, which was really weird. Sim's been fine all night until just now. So we'll see how long it takes to start this back up. Just kind of crazy. One of those nights. You've been getting stutters the past couple of weeks. Yeah, it was smooth, and then all of a sudden I programmed the ILS frequency, which couldn't be that, but I programmed the ILS frequency for runway 24, and as soon as I did that, the damn plane the sim just started stuttering. I'm well, that's nice. So you've been having stutters? Think it was the fog. There, Amarchi, it's probably the fog. Actually, you know what? It's probably the humidity. We're going to have to fix the flight simulator up with some 3-in-1 oil and some gauze pads. Preferably Prestone. No? Make that Quaker State. Now, if Rudin was here right now, he would know what movie I'm referring to. I think maybe one of you would get this. My God, it's almost 11:30. We should probably just call it. But I'm just curious. I want to see if it's still stuttering with the sim reboot. Now I've got to see, friends, if it's still doing it. After about 30 minutes, it'll load. Good gravy. I might call it, Bunny. We're gonna see if it takes forever to load. I've got so many add-ons with this thing. It takes forever to load. It's 12:30 a.m. there, Squirrel. Oh my gosh. Dang dial-up. Well, let me get this out of the way while it's going because Bunny's gonna hold me to it. So, friends, again, I want to say thank you for joining, even with the technical difficulties. Shane, it's just what we got to do, right? Roll with the punches. Orange Whip, friends. Orange Whip. 26 Orange Whips in the house, friends. 26. Appreciate y'all being here. Shane, it's like this. Ooh, I wonder if it was FSUIPC. I bet it could have been that. I'm going to kill FSUIPC here. Hold on. No! Friends, thanks again for your support, even with the shenanigans I do. All right, enough of that. I got my my stuff going on, and we're going to leave it at that. Usually, FSUIPC, when it loads, it warns you if there's a update for it, but I'm going to exit out of it just for a moment because I've had that before where it's caused problems with stuttering. Yours is fine, Bats? I don't know. I've had problems with it stuttering before, so I'm just going to kill it for now. I don't suppose, like, me jumping in and out with the other planes, maybe there was something that happened with FSUIPC and LRM. Because it almost seemed like it was an interrupt, like it's trying to relay something. You know, this is my motion for relaying. So I've got LR. Let me. I'm gonna kill LRM too. Speaking of, that'll be a good thing. I'm gonna kill LRM, and I killed FSUIPC because it almost seemed like it was like waiting to update. And you know, it wouldn't surprise me if LRM or FSUIPC was trying to like upload, and when I switched aircraft in the middle of everything, maybe it caused some sort of issue. Philip, Sim just crashed. Philip. We're all some of us are having problems. I'm with you, buddy. I'm with you. But I'm killing LRM for now. I'm killing FSUIPC, and let's see what happens when we load back into this damn sim. Hopefully, it's not going to take us yet another 10 minutes. We're progressing. Look at the bar. That way. Bar. Let's see if this helps. I have a sneaky suspicion it might have been FSUIPC and LRM But at the same time, Bats, you weren't changing aircraft in the middle and all that. It shouldn't have done anything. I realize that, right? It shouldn't have caused a problem, but I'm suspecting it because it's like something was waiting on a process to occur. So that's suspect in my mind right now. At this point, it's only a theory. And that's all we got to go off of. Hurry up, you damn progress bar! Move along! Move along! Come on! How many of you are like anticipating that Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 is actually going to improve the load times? Because that's what they said. It's going to improve load times. Thank God. You know what? If I could recover all the time, I assume this is probably like all of us. If we could recover all the time we sit and wait for that frickin' blue bar to load, we could probably take years off our lives. Or add years to our lives, rather. Even you, Bunny. Waiting. Ah, there we go. Okay, I gotta load 414. I'm gonna load the 414. Oh, it says negative Ghost Rider. The community folder is full. That's awesome. Okay, where the hell were we at? Where were we before? EHRD, right? Okay, EHRD. Silver motherfucking killer. Kyle's over there to EHAM. I think this is going to do it. I have a sneaky suspicion it was, either the simulator reboot or killing FSUIPC. I have this feeling. But we'll see. Time will tell. We just got to load this. Drum roll. Let's see what happens, friends. We're going to see what happens. Say what? A PC reboot's probably the next thing, practice. If this doesn't work, it's going to be like a cold start, buddy. But I'm going to end the stream. If this is still stuttering, we're going to be like, thanks, everybody, for joining tonight. We'll see you on Saturday. And hopefully SimFanatic has his... stuff all figured out by then. We'll see. Might be a PC reboot time, I agree. But we'll see first with this. Fortunately, loading into the sim doesn't take as long. Okay, here. Please, God. Now, this normally stutters when it's loading all this stuff, right? When it loads the parallel 42. Okay, let's see. So far, so good. So far, so good. Hey, that fixed it. Hey, better, swing. Wait, why did I do the laugh track? Okay, let's do this. Let's get the hell out of here. Let's finish this live stream. Well, shit's working. Okay, hold on. Map and CDI button, and let's do this, friends. Buckaway says I have to work in the morning. No worries, Bunny. Thanks for joining. I appreciate it. I'm gonna finish this damn thing. I want to do a landing. By the way, you're all gonna have to let me know who won that last landing challenge. Who won the last landing challenge? I'm off tomorrow. Wait, what, Bunny? You just said you work tomorrow. You're kidding around, aren't you? Well, not to say we might not. This doesn't necessarily mean we won't see the stuttering again. We'll see, because maybe there's something with some of the scenery in this area. Honestly, I don't know if I've ever flown this area before, so it could be the community folder, Ross. Like you said, the community folder is full. It could be. I mean, that's obviously one of those culprits that you got to suspect. If you have issues, what's the first thing we do, friends? Restart the sim. If you still have the problem, restart your computer. If you still have the problem, rename the community folder. Don't empty it, but rename the community folder and just load the sim without the community folder stuff added, because it could be an add-on. What did Shane say? Bucka Buddy, take care. Thanks for the support last week. I don't start working in Italy until Sunday. She says, no worries, Shane. You deserve it. You do deserve it, Shane. You son of a... You bugga, you. I love it when you say bugga. Not quite as much as I like it when you fly the Fokker. When you fly the Fokker, that's... I know I'm such a child, but it really entertains me. It tickles my fancy, if you will, Shane. There's practice in the C-17, but so far, friends, that took care of it. I gotta believe, Bats, that something happened with FSU IPC or LRM, because it just seemed with it stopping and pausing like it was trying to update a server or something. I'm gonna go with that. It might not be that, but I'm going with that because I killed those two things. But I did restart the sim too, so it could have been that. All right, we're going to get ourselves back on track. 3,000. Let's go 3,000 feet. And we'll do the landing challenge at the end, and we'll call it a night, friends. Do we still want to do GA and commercial? I'm not so sure anymore. Like switching between the commercial and GA. Well, it was kind of a shit show tonight, wasn't it? Everything was fine until we started flying GA, and it all started with the 310 giving us a shit show. But that's the kind of thing that happens around here, right, Shane? Shane, we just got to roll with the punches, right, buddy? That's what you got to do when you're streaming. You just roll with the punches. All right, Silver Killer, sorry about this abrupt turn here, but I got to get back on course. Oh, Bunny, you're going to tell me my language is bad after some of the stuff you've been talking about with 403? You're going to lecture me on this now? Give me a break. I said S-H-I-T. I didn't say like the F-bomb or anything. We're already at 4,300. Okay, let me see. Let me go nav. And we'll just do altitude. That's a naughty word. I suppose you're right. I'm allowed a naughty word here and there, Bunny, when I have problems. I'm allowed. Oh, God. Now look at what you're saying here. I said nothing. He didn't say the word, though. Fuck or naughty bugga symphony. I love it. Oh, I love it when you do that, Shane. It does. You know it tickles my fancy. I'm always like a child, like a little schoolgirl when I come onto your channel and you're flying the Fokker. And in fact, I want to actually record. Would you be okay with this if I recorded you saying the Fokker and had it as a soundbite on Discord? You'd be okay with that, right? I think that'd be hilarious. I'd probably just be sitting there and playing it all the time and laughing all day. Oh, you entertain, Shane. Hell, hey, everybody, do check out our good friend Oz Flight Simmer's site. In fact, give him a shout out, give him some likes, give him some subs, would you please? And check it out. By the way, Oz Flight Simmer, I was highlighting the ProDesk Sim. I got the 777 Boeing. I do like it, the add-on, but the speed brake, it kept popping off. I mean, I know they designed the thing to be better than a screw, but it got loose and it was just coming off. I only got the thing yesterday or 2 days ago, and I come to find that Delgam and who else was having the problem? Practice and Delgam were having the same issue, and they contacted support, which the support for ProDesk Sim is really good, but they're getting new ones, but I'm hoping they change the design if that's the case. Yeah, and Shane won't dance for $50. But, well, I charge $6 per minute for me to say Fokker or bugger. That's awesome. I'd pay it. So anyway, I got to contact them and see about getting a new spoiler. But the rest of the stuff I really like, and you'll have to check it out. Do you have the 777 add-on there, Oz Flight Sim from ProDesk Sim? I love their stuff. But yeah, I was just a little disappointed in the speed brake there, and I like that they don't have the screw anymore. But the fact that it's loosened up only after popping it off like 4 or 5 times, that's no good. So hopefully I'm sure they'll get that fixed. All right, we're 2.5 minutes away from EHAM. What are the runways for EHAM? I don't have mine yet. Yeah, okay. Well, you'll have to let me know. If you run into any issues with that, I'm sure they'll get it fixed. They got good products, but it's probably one of those design things that they just got to improve upon. All right, so EHAM coming up, and what do we have for runways on EHAM, friends? EHAM, let me look it up. EHAM. I hear a jet by me. Looks like we're going to be landing runway 18. Is that right? 5 knot wind. 18 center, Derek says. Derek, how you doing, man? Derek, welcome to the live stream. Good to see you, man. Thank you for coming back, Derek. Good to see you, my friend. We got Mr. Oz Flight Sim and the SimFan family here, friend. Derek, it's a good night. Well, now that the issues have been resolved, at least for the time being. And there's that runway. So let's go ahead and start descending. Return, descender. No, that's not how that song goes, by the way. Center runway, okay. Yeah. I got Silver Motherfucking Killer right by me. Look at him. Who's that? Practice up there? See you, Brock. Can't believe we're already over the airport. We're coming up anyway. Oh, God, I just got a bunch of turbulence here. Oh. Oz Flight Simmer says, I've got to run and record a voiceover. Everyone have a wonderful day. Take care. Blue skies. Blue skies to you, Oz Flight Simmer. Everybody give a shout out to our good friend, Mr. Oz Flight Simmer. Do check out his channel. He's got great content as he's working on now, as he just indicated. Here's some blue skies, some orange whips, and Oz just for you. And you know what's coming. A few STDs. Hell, I'll even throw in 4 for you, Oz. I'll carry you through the rest of the week. Shane, thanks again for joining, my brother. Thank you so much for your continued support. We love you and appreciate you joining. We'll see you on the flippity flip. Do check out Mr. Oz Flight Simmer's. I think, Shane, you're going to be streaming tomorrow night and Friday night. So definitely check him out. when he's streaming, and you won't be disappointed. How many freaking runways are here? Is that 18C? I assume that's 18C right there. Yeah, that's gotta be it. Obviously, I did my homework for tonight. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. You know what? I might just drop down so I can get landed, just so that I can get everybody here. So let me go ahead and do that. Going way too fast. So we're going to put her into a side slip. Let's do that. Side slip. Drop that. Look at that. Airspeed drop off. The 414 is actually a really good plane. Bunny says, have a great night, everyone. I need to work out. It's morning later. Peace out. Peace out, Bunny. Thanks for joining once again. We'll see you on maybe Saturday, we hope. I was a little concerned about doing two different type of flights on a Wednesday night. It's getting really late. It's 11:41. It's almost midnight. But again, I might bump the streams. It sounds like I had some good. I'll put a poll in, but maybe we'll move these. We'll bump these streams up in either a half hour or an hour, so it isn't so late for all of us, especially on the weeknight, like on a Wednesday night, right? I think that is my. Let's go ahead and drop the landing gear. I think this is my runway. Hopefully, this is center. If not, I'll go drone view and just get caught up here. This is we're winging it, literally, friends. We're winging it. All right, let's go ahead and turn on the cameras. There we go. Well, at least we got the stutters fixed. This is so a killer. I think this is center. Hopefully this is center. Is that practice? That is practice. The C-17 just blows by me. God, I love this. I love the 414. I know a lot of you love the 414. You cannot go wrong with this plane, friends. It is absolutely fantastic. Let me go ahead and turn off the music here for a minute. Hey, we got the right runway. 18 center. There we go. Pull that throttle out. Who's gonna win the final landing challenge? Oh my gosh. You all would do that. All right, we're down. Flaps go up. All right. Let's pull off the runway here, and then we can watch y'all come in. I appreciate y'all being patient with the issues I was having. You're all great folks, great SimFan family members. That's what we do. We support each other, and we're patient with each other. I see a few of you actually had problems with your simulator crashing. Fortunately, we didn't have it crash the desktop, but we might as well have, because we essentially had to restart it anyway. So, okay, now I'm having an issue with my... Oh, God, really? My Xbox controller now isn't wanting to connect. There it goes. There we go. It's like flashing like repeatedly. There we go. Okay, we're good. Here comes Kyle. Can I get over there to see him? Hit the numbers, Kyle. Hit the numbers. No, he's doing a flyby. He's doing a go around. All right. Well, we got quite a few of you still coming in here. We got Pied Piper. Is Pilot Rex, is he still with us? He's in the TBM. It looks like he's still, yeah, he's with us. He's flying. Here comes Pied Piper in the 414. Good to see in the 414, Pied Piper. Again, appreciate y'all for hanging out while we worked through some of the problems here, and we're ending up on a positive note. The simulator is no longer stuttering. SimFanatic, unfortunately, is still stuttering. But the sim isn't. Here comes Pied Piper. He's going to nail it, friends. Captain High says, it would have been better to crash the desktop. It would have reset. Exactly. It would have. Yeah, you're right, Captain Howdy. Because I ended up doing that anyway. Essentially resetting it, right? Yeah, I agree, man. All right, let's see it. Pied Piper brings it in. One thing with the 414, the frickin' landing lights are obnoxiously bright. Wow. Did he bounce, though? Can I get a ruling? Because I got Pied Piper as winning that landing challenge, but I think he might have bounced just ever so slightly. Can I get a ruling? Can anybody else see that? Oh, my gosh. Nice landing, Pied Piper. Let's give it up to Pied Piper regardless. No bounce. All right, Pied Piper's got it right now. TJ Turner, show us what you got. Nice job, Pied Piper. That's a beautiful landing right there, too, in that beautiful DC-6 there, TJ. TJ, why did you switch from the 310? Just because you wanted to fly the DC-6 since Silver Killer flew it? Here comes Kyle in the 310. Speaking of 310. Wow, Kyle just hit it. Do we have a tie, or did Kyle just take it? Nice job, Kyle. That is awesome. James Waters, was that you? That was a nice landing, Kyle. Now, I have a feeling Wingman's going to nail it, too, and he's in the 310. Silver, why did we have problems with our 310? Everybody else is fine. You're Pied Piper. That's right, James. Nice landing. Little bit of a bounce there, Wingman, but nonetheless, really good landing. Here comes the Marchie and Dirk, the Dirk Diggler. Oh, let's see, just a little late, and Marchie's doing a little boying action, but nonetheless, you guys made it down safe and sound. So, kudos, friends. Kudos. Right now, I think it's Kyle and Pied Piper. Kyle did money right on that, man. Kyle, you nailed it, brother. You absolutely nailed it, dude. Chipper Sneeze still flying. I got the hiccups now. Chipper Sneeze. All right, here comes Silva Mother Fuddin' Killer. It's going to nail it with the DC-6 here, friends. I can feel it. I can feel it. He's got it. Godspeed, Silva. You got this, brother. Wow. Nice job, Silver Mother Fuddin' Killer. Nice job on that DC-6 landing, man. That was, I think that's one of the best ones I've seen you land with the DC-6. That was nicely done, man. Here comes Chipper. Can't see him, though. He's going to all of a sudden appear, I think. Why? I don't know why Chipper's not showing. I mean, I'm in the 414. He should be showing. Where's he landing? Is he going around, or Chipper? Where are you going, buddy? Is Pilot Rick still with us, or how far is Pilot Rick out? I think he might have had something that was going on that he took off for. Because I don't know where Chipper's going. Chipper's kind of flying around. I think we have everyone except for Chipper Sneeze and Pilot Rick. But Pilot Rick might be a ways away because I was hanging around 5,000 feet. Chipper, are you landing, or anybody know about Chipper? Is Chipper on 18 right? I don't know. Maybe he is, or James. I'm not sure, but I can't see his plane right now, so I'm not sure what Chipper's doing. But I think Pilot Rick might be a ways out because he did look a ways out before, and he's like right at that 5,000. So he's like still at 5,000 feet. I'm guessing he's a ways. Chipper, yeah, I think you're right. I think Chipper is landing on a different runway. Let me see if I can get over. But he's landing on a different runway. Oh, there he is. Yep, he was landing at a different runway. You got it. He's waving at us. So who actually won that? There's Chipper. So who won the last one? It was a tie between Kyle and Bat says Pilot Rick says forget him. All right, well we'll catch you next time. Pilot Rick says you're good, Sim. I'm 11 nautical miles. You're only 11 nautical miles? We can wait for you if you're only 11 nautical miles, Pilot Rick. I have no problem with waiting for you, man. If you're only 11 nautical miles out. Kyle won, Nathan said. Kyle won? Did Kyle really win? Kyle, I'll put it in the books. Yeah, Kyle, let's give it up to Kyle. That was a hell of a landing, Kyle. That was a hell of a landing. That was a heck of a landing. Wow, well, good job. So, anyway, while Pilot Rick is coming in here, I'm going to go ahead and use this time to close out. Rob D says, night, everyone. Good night, Rob. Thank you for joining us, Rob. So appreciate you, brother. And all of you, Silver Motherfuddin' Killer, thank you, sir, for being here. Nathan says he nailed it. Nathan, Pilot Rick says good night. Pilot Rick, always good to have you here, man. Thank you for joining. Bats, thank you for joining. Look at Pilot Rick dropping in all the emojis. I love it, man. Captain Howdy, thank you for being here, brother. I might have to reevaluate the flight plans because I don't want it to be either that or we need to bump this up because I don't want it to be like 1 o'clock for you all on the East Coast and midnight for me, especially on a weeknight. And I kind of suspected this may happen if we were to mix the commercial NGA, but it's the first night we did it. Overall, I think it was great. It was obviously a great stream. It always is. But we might have to figure out like for the time and stuff because it's about a 4.5 hour, 3.5 hour stream. I guess it would be right. Is a long stream for a weeknight. I get it, friends. So, but I want to say thank you, Philip, for joining. James Waters, thank you, sir. Rob D. James says check 6. Marion Harris, a.k.a. Chipper Sneeze, Captain Howdy Amarchi, Bats, Pilot Rick, once again, thank you. Silver Motherfuddin' Killer, of course, thank you, sir, and all of you, my moderators, my friends. Bunny in here earlier. Of course, we had Oz Flight Simmer, a good friend, Oz Flight Simmer. Again, please check out his channel if you haven't already. I know a lot of you have. Let's see, who am I missing? Philip, I mentioned. Practice, thank you, Practice. It's good to see you, man. Thank you for being here. And TJ Turner, of course. Friends, thank you so much once again. Get yourself some shut-eye, will ya? I got to get myself some food and then some shut-eye. I haven't even had dinner yet. But it's been a great stream. It's been an awesome stream. It always is, and not because of me, but because of all of you. And I do mean that, and I do appreciate it. Thank you all for your continued watches and your support, for those that donated, but those that haven't donated, just for being here, being part of the community and camaraderie. Appreciate you. And so we've got is Pilot Rick. He's on his approach here. So I'm going to go ahead and close out. But we've got we're watching you, Pilot Rick. We're watching you, buddy. You're coming in. He's coming in for a landing, friends. He's making his way. Look at, he's at 1,500. We're gonna just take a time out because we got to watch Pilot. We don't leave SimFans behind, especially not Pilot Rick. He's leveling out. Oh, he just moved. It's got to be netcode. He's rubber banding, or I'm rubber banding. I don't know. Whatever it is. He's at 1,200 feet. He's down at a 1,000. He's making his way. Everybody thought I was leaving, Pilot Rick, but we got to watch you come in here. 982. And it's kind of confusing too because there's all these runways. Like we did the center, 1/8 center. Not sure which one you're picking here, buddy, but just whatever works for you, land. And we'll see if we can. So it's weird because I can't see. Maybe if I get a little closer. There we go. There we go. There he is. Here he comes, friends. He's coming. He's coming. He's on his way. Here's the man. Here's the myth. Here's the legend. Right here, Pilot Rick coming on in, man. We got you. Watch him steal. Watch him tie you, Kyle. I know Kyle would be just fine with it. Here he comes. See, we wait for you, Pilot Rick. Just before. No worries, man. Hey, you made it. You're going to be down and landing. He's just giving us a show now. Now he's going to just crash. He's like, screw this. Thanks for this show, Pilot Rick. Love you, man. Love you all. Again, TJ Turner, Pilot Rick, Silva Killer, Rob D, Philip, Nathan, Marion Harris, Chipper Sneeze, James Waters, Captain Howdy, Bats, and Amarchi, and the rest of you that are still hanging out with us. Thanks again for a great epic night, because we are all family. Until next time, we'll see you Saturday. I might be bumping this stream up a half hour, an hour, if you're all right, but I'll do a poll for it. Until next time, friends, stay safe, take care. SimFanatic is out. Blue skies. We'll see you soon. Good night, my friends.